you see what's going on with Surf right now?
Yeah, I've been listening to it.
All right, so Piper Boy said what he said. Come
Mm-hmm.
by and said what he said. Right. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
Tuna, would you consider yourself a street nigga?
Um, not a, yeah, no,
So you
yeah,
would be a
no.
street. Okay. So what is so how do we determine? So is what Surf did considered? And because y'all always know how I play it, I always say I don't care what y'all do. So how would y'all play it? How was it? Okay, because being a street nigga like Tuna is like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? You like I just threw that in there? A
I
street
feel
nigga like Tuna, I threw that right on
you
you,
gonna
didn't I?
put that on
Look,
me.
no. Hey, look, at Max, I'm a ghetto nigga. I don't y'all can have that, right? So
I just been involved in some
okay, you've been
things, man.
involved in a few things. All right, so if you've been involved in a few things, right? It
Mm.
this her tell. The
Um,
deep breath signifies that you don't like something.
it's just he helped the case. I can't
He
say he
helped
told.
the case.
I just say he helped the case. He helped it. Like once like you do some shit like that and
In the court.
somebody go down. Like I think he definitely helped the case. If he copped out, did he cop out first?
Well, according to Byron's blog, yes, he copped out first.
Hmm.
Yes. So, I mean, right now it's like some sadness going around, but how do we, you know what I'm saying? Like what, because everybody's kind of sad and up and down. It's a lot of questions that gotta get answered.
Well, the fact that he just didn't point shit out, like point out this person, he implicated himself. Did he get a motion to severance? Like, did he get a motion to like, split up the case? Shit like that be going on with this shit too. And then he just agreed to what he did. Like, okay, that's the thing too. You see what I'm saying? Like on the cop outside.
My only thing is why the Crips ain't said nothing. It's a bunch of niggas who not from his hood. They not saying like I'm in a gang, bro. If you see me snitching on something, right? It's no way for them gonna just be letting me be a foe out here and shit, and not being like, hey, foe, he ain't good. Somebody from my hood will let y'all know Meech a fucking snitch and he a goofy. That's my only thing. Now, all that
Right.
paperwork and shit, I'm not about to be asking, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like me,
I know when you take a plea deal, when you take a plea deal, the judge is gonna read out what you accepted. Like, you do understand what you're taking, right? So you
Right.
said that you sold this. Woo woo. Yes, I know that I did that, but I'm not. I don't care enough to dive all into the paperwork and all that type of shit. You feel me? But I know when you take a plea deal, the judge is gonna say, "So you're admitting that you shot Jason?" Yes, it was me who shot Jason. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like
So
that's
you,
you.
like I say, you can't necessarily just say he a snitch, but you can't say it helped. You can say it doesn't help the other people in the case. That's all it is. Like
But
you
why
can't.
they not saying nothing then? Why they not? Why they people not saying nothing?
Which
Like
one? The people in jail?
his even the people that's in jail with him. Why his people? Why they people not saying Sir bogus? Sir fucked the whole case up. We all had to take it.
Shit, I
Like,
don't
why they
know.
not saying nothing? Because it's a bunch of motherfuckers who's not in the street. Everybody entitled to have an opinion. But it's a bunch of motherfuckers who don't do no street shit, ain't never had to been in no street shit, ain't been to jail for a traffic ticket, nothing, and all of them can have opinions on what street niggas do because they done gave the streets to the internet. So now every motherfucker is with it's entertainment. But this nigga these
no,
is
if
niggas
you,
real lives, bro. You
yeah,
you
yeah,
you you
but if you
labeling a
really being
motherfucker a snitch, bro. That's crazy
but if
when
you really
they
being
can
a
get
street nigga
killed for
on the
that.
internet, it's like if you really being a street nigga on the internet, they can judge that because you put it there. You know what I'm saying? Like the artist shows who he want to show, what he want to show.
Surf not telling no motherfuckers he rapping about his shit. He not telling motherfuckers like ain't nobody
No,
out here. I don't know, bro. It's
Like
just a
I
lot of
say, I can't
motherfuckers who
say he
ain't
the
got.
snitch,
It's a lot of
but
motherfuckers.
on the
I'm not a crip,
conspiracy
so I
that
don't
don't
care.
help the case. Like when on the conspiracy that don't help the case, but you can't say he a snitch at all. because he didn't necessarily point and say this person helped do this, da 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 da. I never heard nobody say that.
And
Okay,
then you
so
got niggas,
so
then pardon me, Verb. Then you got niggas saying, in my personal opinion, that's snitching. What the fuck is you talking about?
Man,
In your
you know how
personal
many like
opinion, that's
Chicago got so
snitching.
many conspiracies, bro. Like niggas came home from conspiracies and they copped out just like that, and ain't nobody calling them no snitch. You feel what I'm
Bro,
saying?
98% of people cop out, man. I don't know what movies y'all watching, bro. Niggas, niggas is not just fighting and everybody not going to trial. It's a small percentage of niggas who go to jail, who go to trial. That's a small percentage. Cause if they got you, if they got evidence on you with something, my nigga, you're gonna take the 20 years instead of the 75. You're gonna do that. I don't niggas think y'all watching too many movies, folks.
That's the problem. Niggas watching movies and shit, man. Like even people saying that it helped the case. Like when you get caught on the RICO, the conviction rate is almost 100%. The feds don't need no help with the case, man. They don't. They got wiretaps, video footage, witnesses, affidavits, all type of shit. You know what I mean? Like you don't need no help with the case. Like and most times, if you're gonna be a witness to something or whatever, they memorialize that in the plea agreement. Like I know, just niggas just don't know what the fuck they talking about, ain't been through it, and I think them type of niggas should just stay in their lane or not, and just hope they don't suffer the consequences for putting that type of tag on a nigga because it's protocol for that. A lot of niggas want to sit at the table with no crips and no prison yard or nothing with the proof that they say they got and present that and be able to just walk away how they walked up. So I just hope niggas understand that. You feel me?
mm, so this is interesting. I like how this is going because it's like a movie. You watching a movie play. We like let's see what like what the rule is or what you know what I'm saying where this goes. This
Well,
is
bro.
interesting.
But that's exactly what it. People is like. It's interesting. It's like a movie. But folks, this is a nigga who really in the streets, and this is his life. Like I don't have no
Mhm.
personal. Oh, it's Surf. It's just that I'm a nigga from the street. I wouldn't want a motherfucker to put that tag on me, bro. That shit could get you fucked up. That's like calling pedophile and snitching. That shit is get you excommunicated from the hood, bro. Like this is
Yeah,
the type of shit that you get excommunicated. You don't get to eat. You don't get to do nothing in the hood. You feel me? You
you got to get hardcore point evidence to call somebody a snitch.
That is kind of crazy.
Like hardcore evidence. Like you got to be like, no, man, this nigga helped. Boom, boom, boom. Do this, man. Like to call a nigga a snitch.
and then all these people is like, oh, the judge asked him, bro. Snitching. You could talk to a judge and a police officer, bro. You could talk to them. They're people. You don't. What the fuck? Like, what is y'all talking about? Now,
I don't think you
what
should talk to them.
what you can do when you get in them cases is never speak to them without a lawyer, and that way you cover your tracks.
Yeah,
But
that's
some
how
can talk their way out of
you,
shit. That's their
you ask for
personal
that lawyer,
shit.
they're gonna stop talking to you. As soon as you ask for that lawyer, they're gonna stop talking to you.
So what I want to know is what. So if somebody's saying, "Well, I think he told" or whatever like that, what I need people to understand that what they saying is they either saying one of a couple things: the Crips is pussy, they giving him a pass, or they know more about the situation than the actual organization that's supposed to exact the punishment if he did. Do people understand that? Like, who gives a fuck what somebody who don't know shit thinks? Like, do people understand that part?
I think that's a great point too. I think it's a great one. And like one thing that folks said that made sense, he said, let's see the Crips say it. Because those are the ones that can
Right.
really
Because
burn
that's
him.
them the ones who can
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
in this
It's
case
good.
with us.
Exactly.
It gotta be the gang or the niggas, those that stand up and say, no, he did. Then you can kind of burn them after that because they said it. You see what I'm saying? Because they on the chain, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so when the gang says it, it just it's solidified or
I
anybody
know
on that.
niggas think. I know niggas think this is all entertainment, bro.
Hmm.
It's rules, regulations, and certain shit that you can't do. You get literature. You get this type of
Protocol.
shit protocol. Hey, bro,
Exactly.
if you do this, this is your consequence. It's literally written rules in most gangs, nigga. Written that niggas is gonna
Got
follow.
lit,
Now,
man.
what
Niggas, exactly.
what you thinking? What the people on the outside looking in who not in a gang, they don't know. So y'all think it's a movie. Y'all think it's aiming. This is a nigga jacket, bro. Whether you think being a street nigga is cool or presentable or not, this is niggas move around in the streets in the world, bro. And some niggas is like, you can't really play with a nigga like that without seeing a fucker talk to a judge. And when you go to court and the judge say, "Do you understand what you're accepting? Did anybody force you to do this? Ooh, are you doing it under your own free will or legal team?" Yes, I did it. That's not snitching, bro. It's just
Hey,
not.
Fo, you know what I? Hey, Fo, you know the example I be giving niggas that I just did even on the stream, right? This how motherfuckers how I know people don't. First of all, people barely understand the English language, let alone the language of the law. So most people, everybody that experience this, right, when they first go to court, and I don't give a fuck if a nigga making an agreement on a parking ticket. When the judge asks that first time, was you promised anything to make this plea or guilty of this, and a nigga look at their lawyer every time, that first time, because you don't know, because you like, yeah, I was. They told me I won't go get no points, you're gonna drive it down there impeding traffic, but am I supposed to say that? And you're not supposed to say, yeah, you was promised something, because they want it on the record that you wasn't coerced, so you can't appeal that if it's on the record that you say you were. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have it on the record that you wasn't. So you acting in good faith that the agreement that the attorney and the prosecution made, they gonna stick to that. And you gonna honor that far as the judge. So you gotta put on record though, I'm pretty much at the mercy of the court. So a lot of people think
Mm.
they just went into court and Surf went to the prosecution and told the lawyer speaking. Even the statement that the lawyer saying that what Surf said as soon as he talked to the lawyer, of course he gonna present it like that to the fucking courts to say he was ready to just you know you know denounce his affiliation, all that right out the gate. Because if you do it timely, that's how you get a point off of your screening as far as your sentencing. If you do it in a timely fashion and don't make them lose resources by going to trial or pre-trial and spending taxpayers' money. That's why when you go to trial, you get more time if you blow trial. You know what I'm saying? Than if you take a plea agreement. So these niggas don't know even how to get through a parking ticket most times. They be confused at the clerk desk or whatever like that, but they don't know the ins and outs of a federal RICO indictment and the ins and outs of a plea agreement to say if a nigga snitching or not is laughable to me, man. It's
Man,
laughable.
I had 3 gun cases, folks. I ain't never took them shits to trial. Never. Oh, what you got a year for me? I gotta do 4 months? Let's go. Let me
Let's
sign. I
roll.
did it. Second gun case? Oh, what y'all want to give me 3 to 7,
He
18
said,
months?
"Let's
I gotta do
go,
18 months.
let's roll."
Let's go. Fuck you talking about? I'm gone. Ain't nobody
Exactly.
taking this to trial so you can give me the whole 7 years and shit. I'm gone. Fuck you talking about? But me, I've never had a code been
That was
in a
my question. Did
conspiracy.
you have a
I
rapper
do
on your case? Did you have rap?
exactly.
Did you
I've
have a
never
rapper
had
on
that.
your
I do.
case?
I get all my cases. Three Jacquez Steven, M30455, March 8th, 1992. If anybody want to be lawyers, there you go. Now, what I'm saying is, I had a co-defendant. I've never done crime. When I get caught by myself because I did this shit by myself.
But
So
people got
that's
to understand on the RICO, you could not even know some of your co-defendants. Like you could not even
That's
know
true.
some of
That's
them.
true.
Some of the
That's
charges, you could
true.
not even know who some of these niggas is. You on the full RICO, they cannot know who you are. Surf pled guilty to counts 1 and 3, and then I believe it was like 83 situations. And out of those 77 to 78, he wasn't even involved in. So when you're in a RICO, you're in a RICO. And again, if you gonna plead, you got an option. Mostly everybody gonna plead. So all the super thugs and battle rap that say they're gonna be part of the 2% to take it to trial, and the vast majority of that loses. That 2% is the people that they trying to offer 70 years or they facing life anyway, and they're like, well, fuck it, I might as well go to
Yeah.
trial and try to establish some precedent in case I can appeal. So all the super people that know you're going there, everybody know we gonna plea. So I asked everybody how we decide who go first. It's usually the nigga who got the bread or the rank, or it's strategic between them. And he knew he was getting indicted before he went in there. They act like he just got arrested. They think about a movie. Get arrested, he right in the interrogation room. I'm ready to make a deal. It didn't happen like that. Now I'm not saying nothing can't come out to say that he did something wrong. Cody's could speak. some more paperwork or something could come out or whatever. I'm just saying, as it stands right now, if a nigga present that to any other organization and say your man's a rat, you're gonna have to answer for that. You ain't gonna walk away the same way you walked up. That's what I'm saying.
Interesting. Is there anybody that disagree with what they saying? Is there anybody that disagrees? Like,
I want to know what niggas would do. It's 10 of y'all on a RICO case. All y'all, obviously, most people pleading on a RICO case, 98% or more is pleading. How do you decide who go first? And everybody gonna have a question mark over their head because they ain't been through the shit.
all right, bet you know what facts? Let's play a game, right? Let's try this, right? Um, if if Big T come pick up me and you in Chicago,
Right.
we get flagged. He got a he got a couple ounces of hard on him, some pistols, and he ain't told us. Who case is it?
Say who case is it? Shit, if they pull us over, it's all our case. We cook.
No, I tell us who case is it?
That's
Who
true.
case is
It's,
it?
They put
Hey,
that on
hey, hold on.
everybody.
Hey,
They
hey,
fuck
maybe you
all
niggas
that.
didn't hear that. Maybe y'all didn't
They
hear the
gonna
story.
figure that shit out later.
yeah.
No. I'm saying like who case it because that's what I would like to know with y'all. Because it's like if Tuna come pick us up and he got like 2 ounces of hard with him and some dirty pistols and he did not give us an option. Who case is it? Ask Verb who case is
All we know who case it
it?
is. If Verb
Who
involved,
case is
it's
it?
Tuna.
Fuck is it?
It's
That nigga
real
didn't tell
easy.
me what? What that nigga
It's
didn't
real
say?
easy to not say nothing. It's real
What
easy to not say nothing.
the
I
fuck
don't
is
gotta
you?
say in them situations, bro. Like outside of
Them
you being an officer of the
situations.
law, but in them situations, folks, you just don't say shit.
Right.
Now it's up to Tuna. When we jump in the car, Tuna got 2 ounces of hard and
He
some
better
pipes in the
tell me.
car,
He
and
better
he didn't
tell me.
tell us. And he didn't tell us. That's
Mm-hmm.
him. And then you got this shit in the car, and you pulling over, man. If you don't take it on this motherfucker, like you tripping. You
This
gotta
tuna case,
go.
man. I don't know what the fuck y'all. Who case is this nigga? This big T case.
Now
I
and
don't
now
even.
if now a responsible motherfucker like, hey man, I'm finna pull over all this shit mine, bro.
There
Y'all
you
don't
go.
gotta say nothing. Y'all don't
There
gotta
you
say
go.
nothing.
There
All
you
this
go.
shit mine. That's what real niggas do.
Facts.
But
It's still T case. It's still his case.
everybody ain't real niggas though. You feel me? And everybody
Yeah.
don't
I
niggas
wouldn't
niggas
even.
niggas
Yeah,
folding.
motherfucker be quiet as hell on that, bro.
Now you gotta tell me like if you gonna come pick me up like that, you gotta give me the option to get in the car with your ass. If you just pull up like that, and
Yeah,
like
but
Pooh said,
everybody don't do that though. I live in Chicago.
boy, you're
Everybody
going
don't
to
do that.
jail, boy. Fuck is you? That's tunas, bro. Fuck is
You don't
these
know what
niggas?
niggas got in the
But
car with
hey,
out in the city, boy.
but see this
You
this
don't know what niggas got in their car.
but this why niggas pull the ride
And they
dolo
ain't gonna
over
tell
people
you.
you
They not
know,
gonna tell you.
right? Ride dolo over
No,
people you know.
But Tuna,
And
you from out south, bro. Y'all live a different life, bro. You
And
got a
listen, most
motherfucker
likely
got to
everybody strapped in Chicago. From where I'm from,
exactly. So you already know. So with
it's a
that being said,
possibility of a gun in
with
this bitch
with that
for
being
sure.
said, now when you come from certain places, you know niggas got pipes. It's like you don't even have to ask that. They got pipe. So look where we at. There's no way we rotating this bitch with no pipe. If you rotating with no pipe or doing anything, you bogus. Motherfucker might have to beat your body because we into it and you don't even have no protection. That's called a breach of security.
not
But
let me ask this. Let me ask this, y'all. This what I mean by people like be thinking shit a movie and all the scenarios the same. So say it be laws in certain places if the gun or whatever's on the passenger seat, if it's under a certain seat and a person sitting there and they occupying, they could be theirs or whatever shit like that, right? So say it's 3 people in the car, 4 people in the car, they pull over, they charge everybody, and you hire a lawyer, you pay your lawyer, and your lawyer's strategy is to prove that it's not yours by proving that it's under a certain person's seat, and that law is saying that whoever seat it is there. Are you telling through your lawyer when your lawyer come up with that strategy?
facts. That literally happened to me on my last gun case. My last gun case wasn't even my pipe. The little guys came and picked me up. They came pick
Right?
me up. We get on the E-way. Lil bro get the driving crazy and shit. Get off the E-way on Costner and motherfucking um out west off the
Whatever, nigga,
290.
whatever street.
So now
Right.
look, we on Costner. We riding up Costner finna get on the thing. They cut us off ugly. Now the pipe is under the seat by me, but I don't
Right.
even know this. I'm just
Right.
chilling. because they just came and got me. So now when they hit the car, they just take everything. Boom, boom. Oh, it's a pipe. You closest in, you the oldest, and you got pipes in your background. We taking you.
Right.
Let's go. Everybody else can go. We taking you. When I get there, they like, man, woo woo. Now, as we sitting there, I'm like, man, I the car.
I can't hear you. Y'all can hear
Your
me? You
phone
going
breaking
out?
up
Yeah, I
bad.
was like,
Oh,
man, is anybody or is this my phone tripping?
hey,
Oh,
easy.
y'all hear me now?
There
Hey,
you go.
easy. What you think? What you think, easy?
But
Nah, I feel good today, man. You know, we just got this little rumor that, you mean, off me today and all of that. You know what I'm saying? People lying and all that. You know what's up? I ain't talking about that shit, bro. I mean, to me, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. I feel like in life, since all of us that's 35, 36, 37, and 30 that's plus. I feel like when we all was coming up in the streets, it was a different definition of what telling is. I feel like in 2025 that same definition of what snitching is ain't the same definition it was
they
when I
say
was coming up.
everything is snitching, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like people overly do it, and I feel like people underly do it. So I feel like it depends on you'll see a nigga tell for a bag of chips, and they'll be like, oh, a nigga told everybody calling the nigga a rat. You be like, oh, calm down,
Okay,
bro. You must see
all
us.
right, E. Let's do this. Let's cut the shit.
Go
All right, E. Let's do this. If I came and picked you up and I got two dirty guns under the seat and some dope, and I didn't tell you, and we get pulled over, whose guns and dope is it, Easy?
whoever's driving the car.
No, it's yours now. See, that's the wrong answer.
I'm just
It
saying,
had to
bro.
be
But
your
verb,
dope
verb,
now.
hey
See,
verb.
all that type of shit. Well, see what I'm saying? It's not about who drive. It's simple. It's his. Because I didn't tell you. You know what I'm
But
saying? I
verb, you
didn't
you
tell you.
you playing though, folks.
Y'all
Like
niggas are
Boy, I'm
sick,
not joking
man.
with you, niggas. Is you crazy?
that's
If you
why.
don't tell
But
me what the
you
fuck
not
you doing, nigga, that's your shit. Fuck is you? You think I'm not
come
doing
and
six
pick you
hours
up
for
like
you
that.
dirty foot niggas? Give a fuck, nigga. I ain't doing a millisecond for no dirty ass, dirty foot, violent niggas. Man, fuck y'all
But
niggas.
verb,
This what's
verb,
gonna happen.
verb.
That's his dope. That's his motherfucking. Fuck that nigga.
But why
Fuck
would a
is
nigga?
you?
What nigga? Why would anybody be coming to pick your 50-year-old ass
That's what
up with
I'm
all that shit
saying.
in the car?
Don't get
That's
jazzy.
stupid.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Don't get jazzy then. Don't get fresh. Don't try
Ain't
to.
nobody coming to
Hey,
pick you
that's
up
what
with
I'm
two
saying.
pipes. You not on
Now
shit.
leave me the
You
fuck
not.
alone.
You
So
you not
don't
on
so
shit.
don't make it a thing then. Don't try to show off, young nigga. That is
So
your
that's what I'm
motherfucking gun,
saying,
nigga.
bro. Ain't no showing off, nigga. If I'm
Yeah.
going to get a verb, I probably got cigarellos in the car. Like
Damn
you
right. That's
you
there
feel
you
me?
go. That's my
You
boy.
smoke
That's my boy.
cigarellos.
That
Like
and
you know what I'm saying?
that's
Like
my boy. Get some
that,
joints. There you go. Get some
But
joints.
you see how you
Like
went
that.
through
There
that
you
though,
go.
photo. You see how you went
Hmm.
through that in real life. Is real. It's different scenarios. Like niggas
but
watch
on phone
movies.
them, yeah.
Niggas watch
Niggas
movies,
be
TV
Matter of fact,
shows.
I'll come pick you up dirty and it's still yours, nigga. Fuck is you
I'm
talking
not getting
about?
in no
Like,
cars with you,
nigga, how
Verb.
about that? If I'm on that, then it's still
Hey,
yours,
Verb. On
nigga.
the phone, if you gotta pick me up from somewhere, I'll walk. I'm
God,
telling you.
it's better, motherfucker, because you don't know what mood I'm in anyway.
Hey
Hey,
yo,
I'll walk,
hey
yeah,
yo, folks, but you gotta think about this. The nigga already telling you, don't come in my
that's what
car with
I'm
no
saying. Don't come
guns,
fucking
don't
with
do
me.
but
none of
Yeah,
that's
this.
what you
exactly.
supposed
That's
to
why you
do.
can't. Yeah,
What?
exactly.
There you
Right.
I'd
go.
rather
So
a nigga tell me
There
straight
you
up
go.
like that than to be
Leave me alone,
funny.
man. Leave me alone. That's your shit. And if you bother me, I'm gonna kill you. That's it.
So
Those are
look,
those two
when
things
I'm
But
you
with
why?
got.
Lil
Why ain't
Bro
nobody
them,
answer that question though? If the lawyer's strategy is to say that it ain't yours because it's under another seat, are you telling through your lawyer?
It's yours, facts. Nah,
no,
it's not
that's not
mine.
how
listen,
you use a
90,
You
lawyer.
saying
You
is
ain't
the
even
listen,
lawyer is
Huh?
the lawyer
Fuck no.
case
my nigga,
Telling
is that
telling through your
nine
the
tenths of
lawyer
lawyer.
fighting your case? Is that what you
nine
saying?
tenths, nine
hold up.
tenths of
No,
the
it's
law is
possession.
possession,
That's
bro.
a fact.
Right?
That's
Nine
a
tenths of the law
fact.
is possession. So whoever, so let's just say on for them is me and Easy in the car, right? It's Easy car. The pipe is under the driver's seat, but it's Easy car. He might be drunk, and I gotta drive now. You feel me?
Right,
So now when we get pulled over, you feel me? I'm not saying nothing. When they pull over, when they run the register, they gonna see it's not my car.
right,
I don't have to say shit. I
right,
don't gotta say it's not my pipe. I don't gotta say nothing. When I go to jail, but a lot of y'all scared to go to jail. When I go to jail, I'm like, okay, this case beat
right.
because
Exactly.
I don't have to say nothing.
Right,
I'm not. My man is drunk. I'm driving, and it's a gun under the seat. It's not my car. It's cool.
Right.
I'm gonna beat this case. You feel me? Like I'm not
That's a
now. If you
fact. You want to
scared
beat
to
it? That's a fact.
if you're scared to go to jail and
Right. There you go.
whatever, you feel
Preach.
me?
Right.
Hey,
Then you
folk.
start. Then you start saying, "Oh, this ain't my car." You know, that's
Right.
fuck
So
shit.
now,
Now
now
you
hold on,
felon.
before you get too far. Exactly. So right. So, but this what these niggas who ain't been through shit. This what they'll say though. Once your lawyer is pointing out that it's not his car, that's not his. It will be whoever it is in the or the owner, whatever car, whatever name the car in, and all of that shit or whatever. These niggas, well, he should have just took it. He told
How the
Listen,
how the
listen.
fuck
That's
I tell?
stupid.
How the fuck you
First off,
controlling what my lawyer
no,
said,
no.
nigga?
Listen,
your lawyer
exactly.
supposed
I'm
to do
agreeing
that.
with that. In case any of y'all confused, I
Your
understand that. I'm
lawyer
talking
is
about with these
supposed to
niggas.
do
That's
that.
what these. That's why these niggas are put
That
snitch
mean the
on niggas.
officers fucked up because in that scenario where I just described with me and Easy, they didn't lock Easy up. That's their fault.
All right. Okay. So now, so I asked that for a reason. So now we got a Rico, which is a whole different scenario, right? Let's just say it's six of us, whoever in here, six of us in here. We got a Rico, and they got the footage of everything that happened, wiretaps, everything. Obviously, because once they send down the indictment to Rico, they got you almost 100% conviction rate. So they know what happened already. So we all know we taking a plea. How do we decide who taking the plea first?
See now, listen with that right. When you on the plate, when you like
Let
say
one of these niggas answer, fo.
they don't know,
No, but I
they
want them to
don't
at least
know.
say
It's
that
gonna be
though. At
crickets
least
in
let
this
them at
bitch.
least say that. Fo, this what happened. This the problem. This what we went wrong with this new wave shit. They'll wait and hear what you got to say, and then try to
I
formulate something
actually
what you
want to
say.
hear
I
what
want to.
folk got. I actually want to hear
I'm
what folk
sure.
about that. And they know
I'm
I'm sure
sure he's a gangster
that
though.
I'm out. I've been in cases when I had
This
niggas
nigga
leave
said
suddenly.
new
Your phone
wave
breaking up.
like
E. Hey,
You know what
E,
I'm saying? Like so.
your phone going in and out.
this nigga
Man, I
said new
feel
wave like we not all 40. Like, what are you
I said
talking
no
about,
Yo,
new
Man,
nigga?
wave
yeah.
shit way of thinking.
I don't
That's
even
what I'm
want to talk
talking about.
about
Is
what's
very
going on
No,
with
I'm
simple.
me.
30.
Nah,
I'm
I'm just
33.
talking
I'm
Don't
shit,
go fuck
33.
with
facts.
New Wave with me. I'm
But no,
definitely
what
not
I'm
with New
saying is,
Wave.
right, I get you facts. You want these niggas to, they don't know though.
I
So,
know.
like, this is why a nigga gotta tell them, like, so look, facts, if it's me, you, Tuna, Bill, Easy, and we get caught in a Rico, we've been doing our thing, hustling, whatever, right? Now, when they come to the plea, right? Easy might be his background might be light. He might have a fucking
yo,
First time offender or
yo,
something
I'm
or
good
whatever.
now.
No
a first
habitual.
time offender. Yeah, you good. Facts,
All
you
right.
might have a rap sheet from a crazy rap sheet. You got all
Fourth
type of
habitual
shit.
or something, right?
You a habitual. I got two gun cases. Um um Tuna got some drug cases. Got caught selling drugs. Bill got drug cases and a gun case in his shit. All our fucking deals that they come in is different. They all different because we all got fucking different backgrounds. So whatever the extent the law can push, like whatever they giving me might carry 4 to 10. What they offering you facts might carry
Yeah,
seven
depending
to
on your
seven to
guidelines and your
40.
screening,
It
right?
depended exactly. So the nigga that's carrying easy, the nigga that's carrying fucking 1 to 3, he like shit. I'm gonna cop out. You feel me? Like by somehow, some way, we gonna communicate either through our lawyers or we sending
So this
kites
is
in
my
jail.
question though. So y'all conspiracies come with different time because in Chicago a conspiracy is 6 to 30 years. It's a
Yeah,
class
but
X
listen,
felony.
but they gonna
So
but
how do you
listen,
get a 1 to 3 with this
Tuna,
nigga and a six to
but
thirty
Tuna,
with this
Tuna.
nigga in the
Okay, so
class
now,
X?
now, Tuna. Okay, boom. Now, Class X conspiracy. You right. Boom. My hood had a conspiracy called Operation Uptown Girl. A lot of my older homies at the time, I was like 16. The older homies got booked for this shit. Now,
Yeah.
the Class X carries 6 to 30, but you get to depending on your background, the judge gonna decide if this nigga gonna get 6 or if this nigga gonna get 30 or if this nigga gonna get 15 or if this nigga gonna get
Yeah, that's true.
27.
Now that's true.
You
But I was
understand?
thinking
So
like, okay, you talk about 1 to 3 versus this nigga
but I'm
doing
saying
this.
but that's just in different states. Them being like state ricos. When the feds come, they gonna come boom. But the state, I like in Iraq. So like in Iraq, they gonna tell you This whole 6 to 30, this a class X. Now, like I said, let's go off them guidelines. Now, Easy might be only eligible for the six because it's his first offense.
Yeah,
I got two pipe cases. You understand? So I might be out of that 6 to
they
30.
might
They
if you
might
get a
offer me
50.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah, they might offer you 15. Ooh, now when we get now we have to communicate. First off, if it's a Rico, they got you. They know y'all did the shit. They probably let y'all do a lot of shit to build
To
more
make
case up
sure that they got you.
for
Right.
sure.
to make
For sure.
sure that they
So ain't
got you.
nobody think
Okay, are
about
they?
going to trial, but that's why the question is, how do we decide who goes first on the plea?
But that's why. But
So
that's
misleading.
misleading. But
Both of the
hold on, for real quick. That's misleading though, because you right, different depending on your background. Now we got
Your
background is
phone
now.
going out, easy. Your phone
Hey,
chopping up, easy.
your phone is chopping up.
That shit different out here than it is out there.
Walk out and
Out
clear.
Yeah,
here, out here, we all gotta fight our own
No, we
cases.
talking
So
about the
if we all
feds
get
though,
indicted,
Bill. The feds.
this is what I'm talking
Right.
about, nigga. If we all get indicted at the same time by the feds, you dig what I'm saying? We all still gonna be individually fighting. They gonna have niggas
that's
separated and all that. It ain't gonna be no,
that's why I
oh,
said that, Tuna.
who
Because
decide. It,
in
it ain't gonna be
other
no
Yeah,
states,
let's decide.
in other
Let's
everybody got
states,
decide
different court
who.
dates, all
in
type of
other
shit. I
states,
It
that's
ain't.
feel
how
It
they
ain't.
get niggas.
It
Because
ain't gonna be
this
no who
nigga might
decide who
only,
take the play because we not
yeah.
communicating, bro. We not around each other, nigga.
for sure.
Even
Niggas are different parts of the.
and if we do communicate, nigga, that's a hit. You dig what I'm saying? That's an extra charge. You dig what I'm saying? That's an extra
But that's why.
conspiracy
But
charge.
niggas build niggas even in Pennsylvania. I know niggas is sending kites. Hey, for what them people talking about with me?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
and
about
then
to
you
say,
gotta
And
man.
think.
Like
You
you go
gotta think when they
communicate,
when
man.
they
It's
when
like
they
you
when they run
communicate.
down on shit
you
like that.
gon'
When they run down on
communicate
when they run down on organizations and shit, you gotta understand they not talking to the lookout the same way that they talking to the nigga that had to
exactly.
work in the crib.
Yo,
You
I'm
understand
good
what I'm
now,
saying?
So
It
chill.
don't.
So yeah,
It
yeah,
don't.
yeah. You
Yeah,
way
wait,
you
better.
sound. Yeah, you way
hold on,
better
y'all.
now.
One at a time,
It
one at
don't.
a
It
time.
ain't the
Go ahead.
same, bro.
Go
It
ahead.
ain't the same though. They not giving the lookout the same deals that they giving the nigga that had to work in the crib.
Right.
They
No,
not
for
giving the
sure.
shooter.
For
They
sure.
not giving the shooter the same deal as the driver, and them deals not coming at
No.
the same time. A lot of niggas is going to sit before they even see a courtroom. Some of them niggas is going to see
Exactly.
a courtroom a
And
week
some of us
later.
gonna
You
be
don't
out
even
while
know
we
that that nigga
indicted
went to
though.
court.
Some of us
You
gonna be
don't
still
even
out.
know that that nigga went to court until your lawyer tell
Right, but
you.
some, but you see, I think everybody thinking that every time, some people are sitting out free knowing it, man. We indicted, we cook right now. Whether we, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
like we could communicate out in the free world. Like y'all, Surf
Mhm.
knew what was happening before he went in there, right?
I would
A
assume
little
I
so.
don't
to a
know. I
certain
can't
extent.
speak for that. I
I
can't
don't
speak for
know.
him on that.
I don't
But
know
but
certain
but what you was
situation.
asking,
I can't
facts.
speak for him
Pardon
on that.
me, facts. What you was asking, like, how do we know who take the first plea deal, take the
Right.
plea deal first? The nigga who's getting offered the less time is probably gonna take that shit because he know that he didn't do much. Now, it's what from what I'm hearing, because I didn't read his paperwork. What I can
Right.
see is Surf. Like you said, it was how many number of charges, and Surf was only charged with three
The
of them.
first and third,
So
first and third.
so it's a nigga on that case that got like sentenced to life or some shit, or
Exactly.
more than 20. You understand? He was doing more. You understand? So
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it's a nigga who was fighting 25 or 30 who necessarily didn't want to take the plea. But if everybody else like we finna get 7, we finna get 6, we finna man, like we finna get up out of here, bro. Like this odd situation right here. You understand? Like
Right.
Listen,
Right. Right.
when you get indicted out here, bro, you fight your own case. Unless the nigga tell on you, now y'all fighting the case together. You understand what I'm saying? Now y'all got court appearances together and all that
but
shit. But other than that, nigga,
what niggas is doing is they looking at that YSL shit with Gun in them and trying to say it's the
Yeah,
same shit as what Surfing them doing when it's two
that's where this
different,
shit coming from for
yeah,
two
real.
it's
different,
two
Exactly.
different
yeah, two different law
situations.
Exactly.
books.
And Young
All
Thug
right,
took
y'all.
took a
Wait,
plea
hold on,
deal
Different
hold on,
law
too.
y'all. Hold
books.
on. Hey, y'all, hold on. We got Briz in here. Briz, I don't think Briz, what is your opinion of it, Briz? Let's hear what you got to say. Let's see what Briz thinks.
I don't got no opinion, bro. I'm in here listening to the experts, man.
Hey, all jailhouse lawyers, you hear me?
I ain't no
I'm gonna
jailhouse
have, I'm
lawyer,
gonna
but
have,
Hey,
I'm
listen,
gonna
I'm
have,
serious.
I
I'm
I've
gonna
been
have
got
some
through it.
questions though
I've
when
been
they
through
do
it.
it,
I've
but I
been
don't
through
got
it.
no
it's
All
just
opinion.
that
that.
Wait,
shit.
hold
I
on,
done
y'all.
been
Hold on,
through
hold
it.
on, hold on.
Pardon,
Byron, Byron is in the building and he broke the story. So, Byron, would you like to address the people? Let's see how this goes.
Yeah,
Byron.
I got
Man,
situations.
look.
for the experts.
All I want to
Hey,
know is where do all of this we caught shit come from? What happened to fighting a case, bro?
hey
Like,
Byron. Hey
where do
Byron, like
this
you
shit
from
come from, my
hey
nigga?
Byron.
Come from up
On
out of
for
that
them, hey
car. They
this
caught us.
hey Byron, this truthful Meech, this who it is. So like I seen you saying like niggas was trying to take
Wow.
what I'm just saying is when niggas these motherfuckers is not from the streets, you from the streets. Byron, you remember I bumped into you in Stateville before. You
Oh,
don't
I
remember
know
that, do
exactly
you?
who you is, fool.
On phone them, we was in Stateville
That's
together.
why I'm
So
telling you, you know
so
how this shit go. Listen,
but
I heard you.
you know how
Everybody
shit
do
go with
have
gang
different
them, folks.
charges. Everybody
Can
do
we get
have
Byron
different
take right
counts.
quick?
Everybody do have, everybody is gonna be facing different sentences. That's true. But this the part that I feel like everybody overlooking. You pleading guilty to doing it in furtherance of the gang. They have established that the gang has a hierarchy. You know how this shit go. The nigga who running the jabs ain't gonna get the same time as the nigga who dropping the pack off. But if you go in there and admit that you running jabs for these niggas on this block, and that dude got the block, then you telling on them.
But
Now you part of that
listen.
case. Now you
Now
fighting
if
the now
they
you
if
fighting the
you got
whole
a
case of
fat
that
ass,
nigga.
but listen though, if you got a fat ass, listen, bro, it's no way I'm not telling you I'm not. It's no way if me and phone them get caught. It's no way you don't know that I'm Four Corner Hustler. I have a Four Corner Hustler tattoo on my
It
arm.
don't it
It
don't
say Four
but
Corner
they
That
Hustler.
shit.
okay,
So
I
but you're
mean,
not charged with being a four corner hustler. You charged with
exactly.
committing crimes in
Now,
furtherance
in
of the four
furtherance
corner
of Four
hustler.
Corner Hustler. Now, when if it's a
That's what killer
conspiracy,
paperwork saying. Killer
now
paperwork
listen.
saying y'all might say I'm a member, but y'all can't prove that I'm doing crimes in furtherance of the
that's
rolling
still only
60s.
one
This is
person
my
saying
shit.
that they are doing it. You, if I'm saying I'm doing it in furtherance of, that don't mean I'm saying everybody else is doing it in furtherance
He's
of.
saying he conspired to sell drugs with
Okay, so
members.
now listen. Now, so
And
Why
okay,
y'all don't
Killer
all
want
is
right.
to let him
So
finish
specifically the
though?
one that's charged with running the
it's not letting
60s
me finish.
drug
You said he was gonna
operation.
wait till after Truffaut just said something to him. You just want him to paint the narrative that you would seem like.
No, I just want to ask some
No,
questions.
I'm
That's
No,
all.
saying
not
I
I'm
you,
want him to be
Byron.
done
Not
so
you,
I can ask
Byron.
him a
He said I
question. That's
wasn't gonna
all.
let him finish. No, no, but his first thing that he said was he wanted to wait there afterwards. He was just responding to Truffaut, so that's why people were still talking and giving a account of it. That's what I was saying.
Solid, solid.
All right. So what I'm saying is this:
Look,
is if people saying
oh,
why
go ahead.
people don't fight and go to trial in this dog, 2% of people go to trial in federal RICO.
Man, Byron know that,
Hold
man.
on,
He know
hold
that
on,
what
folks,
shit.
the
because I don't want to
fuck,
get all
bro?
confused and be an argument.
So niggas just get caught and
No,
give
okay,
up.
so hold on.
No, you know
Fold,
it's
don't turn
different
into an
strokes for
argument,
different
though, fold.
folks,
Let me
folks.
at least say what I'm
Now,
saying.
Byron, my man, it ain't that.
I'm just saying that's why. Let me just say what I'm saying clear. So out of everybody said why people don't do it, the reason why is because when they send down that federal RICO indictment, they got you already. So everybody's idea is to plea. It's not a state RICO.
That's not everybody idea, bro. I got 4, 5 people in my family that been to the
Well,
feds
guess
on
what? They
conspiracies,
part of
bro.
2%, and most of the 2% that fights a RICO are the people that's getting offered 60, 70 or life. So they like,
No, my
hold on.
old man got offered
Okay,
17 and went to
listen, hear
trial.
me out though, man. Because that's okay. He's an anomaly, cool. But the statistics gonna show you only 2% of people go to trial in a federal RICO, man, because they got you already. Do you dispute that?
This is what I'm
I'm
saying,
just
bro.
asking, do you dispute that though? Your uncle
No,
part of
no,
the two
that's a
percent,
fact.
right?
You can't
So
dispute
so
the
then so
facts. You can't
then
dispute the
right.
paperwork.
So what I'm saying is this. So then that
But them niggas could have went in there. Surf could have went in there and said, "Yeah, y'all got me. I had
Wait
a
a minute.
gun,
So
but it ain't got nothing to do with no crip shit."
this whole shit about surf, bro.
yeah, that's what everything started. I mean, you could
Jesus. All right, I'm gonna
Come
say
on, Bill. We've been on. They been talking about
nah
the
nah. Hold
same
on,
thing.
Verb.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna say this, Verb. I'm gonna say this real quick, cause I be out there. I be in Newark like every day, bro. The only people saying surf is a snitch and all this weird shit is battle rap people,
that's a
bro.
fact.
Man, that ain't no weird shit.
Like
That shit's black and white. Niggas be groupied out. We ain't talking about what
I
nobody
don't
else
know.
saying. I'm
I
talking
don't
about what
know.
I'm seeing on the paperwork, nigga.
This what I'm saying.
I'm saying, bro,
What
your
I'm saying is
opinion
I
not
be
even valid in this shit, bro. Not to me. You don't even meet the qualifications to talk about this shit.
yeah. I hear you, OG.
I'm just keeping it 100 with you.
That's cool, OG. I appreciate your sentiment. Um, well, what I was saying was, I be around the motherfuckers every day, bro. I don't be hearing none of this talk out in the like the actual streets, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Byron, I got.
I only hear it on the internet,
Uh,
man.
I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. So you get caught on the RICO, right? And your lawyer telling you, I got this deal for you for 5 to 8, right? And if you go to trial, they probably gonna give you 25. And you
If
say,
I gotta go
hold
in
on,
there and
hold on,
say,
hold on, Byron, hold on. And you say, well, I feel like it's implicating. And he said, this is not gonna hurt your other co-defendants. They gonna take a plea too. This is how this working. Explain that to you. You gonna say, well, I feel like I'm telling on them, so I'm just gonna go and take the 25, even though they got me on tape, wiretap, and everything. I'm still gonna fight the case that I can't beat.
man, I didn't do it. Where do that? That's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody talking about they street
No, no,
niggas,
no. You
this,
said you
that
didn't do
shit.
it. They have you when they come down with the indictment, Rico. They have you.
No, that's that. If that's the case, then nobody would ever be the
That's
Rico.
it's
We
only
just seen
less
the
than
nigga be the
2%
Rico.
people beat a Rico, man.
That's because niggas be doing stupid shit like talking on Instagram about the
Right.
shit
That's
and
so they
recording
have you.
themselves on
That's
video.
my they have you. That's my point. That's my
There's
point.
no such thing, bro. If I have to, I'm telling you flat out, if I gotta go in there and say I did it in furtherance of a gang, a criminal enterprise, some other niggas, any of that type of shit, I ain't taking it.
And
Rack them
listen,
up.
that's your choice. That's your right. You'll be part of the 2%. And hey, man, I'm not saying you right or wrong for doing that. All I'm saying is people got to understand when they come down with that federal RICO indictment, they got you 99% of the time. They got you. That's all I'm saying.
And man, niggas gotta have some integrity, bro. Just cause you got don't mean you gotta go in there and give up some other niggas. If we got a hierarchy, and I'm saying I'm doing this in furtherance of the organization, that means I'm passing the blame up the
You're
hierarchy.
not. That don't mean that though.
How come it
Okay.
don't?
Okay.
If
You
I'm
asked me a
saying that I'm a
question. You asked
member,
me a
I'm taking
question. You
orders.
asked me a question,
If I'm a member and I'm taking orders,
Byron.
I'm passing
No,
you up.
I think so. You correct me if I'm wrong. In the paperwork, he said he was of leadership, right? He was a leader, right?
He was a manager, organizer, leadership.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
exactly.
So now look, right? If I say I'm doing it in furtherance of the game, meaning I'm repping the game, whether I'm doing it, whether somebody telling me or not, I'm doing it in furtherance of the game. I want you to explain to me how I'm saying anybody else is doing whatever they doing in furtherance of the
Because
game.
you saying I conspired with other members of the
Okay,
enterprise.
all right, man. All right.
That's what the paperwork say, my
I
nigga.
ask a question
I ain't
right
make it
fast.
up.
If they already got us, right? Facts. If they already got us all, like you
Right.
said, right?
The nigga was saying he
Should
didn't do it. With
and
all
I'm
of that
asking
evidence you
as an
saying they
outsider, I
had,
don't know, so I'm asking the experts as an outsider, right? If they already got us, right? Why? Shit. Hold on a second. Fuck. All right, my bad. If they already got us, why is we like? Should I go in there and yo put
y'all
that joint?
applying non-criminal logic to criminal situations, bro.
I ain't hear your full question, Bridge.
My bad, bro. Should we be in there talking at all? I'm at work. I got a couple things going on, but that's what I'm saying. If they already got us, should we be in there negotiating at a table at all? One, if we gangsters and we already, as they say, took they oath or whatever it is they take, should any negotiation be taking
So
place,
if
or should the attitude be more of take me to
So
my
wait, do
cell? I
y'all
have nothing to say at
I
do
any
want to
y'all
point.
answer the
think
question.
do they
Hold on,
think
Byron.
I
nigga
want to answer the
this is
question
that's a
though.
crazy question.
But let it be
What
answered though,
movie
or it's
did
gonna
you
be looked at as
watch?
the
Like
No, this
what
was
the
from a
fuck?
bad egg. I said, hold on, slow down, folks. I said I don't know, and I'm asking as an outsider.
he
So
asking the
respond to
question
me
again.
as an
Right,
insider and not with all that energy. So
right.
you are here to inform me. I'm asking you as an outsider. So know that I
But no,
don't know.
I got you.
So I'm
I'm about to
asking.
answer you. I'm about
Teach
to
me.
answer. I'm
I'm
about to
talking about
answer.
focus. There was a lot of energy on that. Like it was a crazy question. I
I
understand if
mean,
you feel it
it
was a
is a
crazy question, but
crazy
keep in mind,
question, bro.
I don't.
That's
But
a
okay,
crazy
but I don't
question.
know.
But you
That's
rap
right. So
about a
have some
bunch
patience
of
and break it
gangster
down to me.
shit though. So how you don't know? How you don't
Well, we ain't talking
know?
about what I know. I'm talking about what you would say to
Hold
the
Okay,
on, that's
experts. We ain't talking
that's
about me and what I know and
crazy.
what I feel I
no.
know.
Do you think
Okay,
every
so
nigga go to jail and be like,
Well, asking facts.
I'm a super
Asking
criminal?
facts. What's your name? Fro. I was asking facts. My bad, bro. I got a whisper in this little joint I'm in, so you know.
No, it's
But facts, I was
blessings.
asking you right fast.
Excuse the energy.
okay, so this the thing, right? If we know that the majority of the time, 98% or more of the time, you're gonna have to take a plea with a RICO because you cooked. So y'all know you're gonna have to take a plea, right? The plea agreement gonna be discussed between your lawyer and the prosecution, the DA, right? It's gonna be discussed with them. Once you make the agreement, your lawyer make the agreement. Your lawyer gonna bring it to you and say, "This is the deal we have." You gonna have to plead guilty, which meaning you got to plead guilty to the crime as written. Now you could plead guilty and say, "I'm willing to be an informant." That'll be memorialized in the paperwork too. If you do that,
If
that's
my
like
attitude is nah, no deals, I don't want no deals. I'm gonna take whatever they got for
okay.
me, and I'm if I'm one of them guys,
Okay. So
that's what I'm saying. The
that's
guys who went down like that, what's to be said about them?
okay. No, but this is what y'all not understand. Is Surf went down like that. He said, I'm not gonna contest anything. I'm gonna plead guilty to the crimes that's written." That's literally what he's saying. So when they reading it back to him, he said, "I'm not
Huh?
contesting it. Yes, I'm guilty of all of that." That's literally what he said.
So, but
So if
facts.
they
What
ask,
he
No,
what
bro.
Briz is
hold on, hold on, hold
asking.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, because this is the part I think where y'all
Oh,
confused. When they ask in the question and you have to answer, that's why the judge is saying you have to verbally answer. They have to get it on record because if they don't, you can appeal and say I didn't fully understand what it was that I was pleading to. That's the
And
only
you
reason
have
why
the
they
option
asking you.
to say no when they ask you a question. When they
hey,
ask you,
Then you're
did you
not.
do
Then it's
this
not a
in
plea
furtherance?
agreement. Then you're not
hey,
pleading guilty.
Byron. Hey, Byron, folks.
Then you're
You
not
you.
pleading guilty if you say that.
Hey, Byron, ain't you a crip, right?
You can't negotiate your own terms of your plea agreement.
Hey, Byron, folks.
Oh my
That don't
God.
got that, but I'm for that don't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm not going in
No,
there and plead guilty to
all
doing
right, but
nothing
look,
because of
look,
the
look, okay,
Crips.
no, I'm not even asking that.
Or go to
I'm just
trial.
asking you.
Well,
I
wrong.
ain't
Hold
Hold
going in
on,
there
on.
facts.
Let
Let
plead
me
me
ask
guilty
you.
ask
to doing nothing because of
facts.
the Crips. I did this shit
Facts.
because of
What I'm
me.
saying
This
is,
my work.
hey, Byron. What I'm saying is, you in an organization, right? You from a hood is basically what I'm asking, right? So why if you told on the motherfucker, it's no way your hood is gonna let you just be free willy still repping the hood and all that. It's just not
Man,
possible.
we see that shit every day, bro.
Well,
Stop
I
it.
don't know no niggas on my mama. Ain't
You
no niggas
know,
that
you know, you
I
know a
don't
lot of
know a
niggas from
snitch
Chicago that told, bro, that's still riding around the hood getting money.
on the four. Not my hood. I don't know what no GDs or no Stones or no.
Not your hood. And that's what I'm
I
saying
don't know
about
what they
me.
doing. I
I'm
could
not
tell
pleading
you.
guilty
I
to
could
nothing
tell
in
you
furtherance of
when it
nobody. That's
come
what
to
I'm
Four Corner
saying.
Hustler. Listen, bro. I got a homie right now on the OTF case on the Four Corner Hustler. His name is Chief Jones. Look him up. He's on the case as a alleged shooter. If Foe come out, it's supposed to be Foe told on Dirk them so he can get a less time. He excommunicated. It's like we not fucking with you,
Okay,
dude.
but that's but
So that
listen, that's
is
you.
no way. That's just
That's
how it
you.
goes.
So you doing the same thing I'm doing. You saying that nigga, this is how it goes, right? Because that's how it go with
That's
you.
how it go. That's how it go when
Okay,
you in the
so if I
mob.
if I
Period.
decide if me and you get picked up and we charged with conspiring to move weed across state lines, you go in there and say I ain't do nothing, and I go in there and say yeah I conspired with other members to move drugs across state lines. What is that?
But folks, listen to me.
No, what is that? It ain't nobody on this
That's
case but
you
me and you.
admitting.
It's nobody on this case but me and you charged with this conspiracy. We both accused to be members. You go in there and say, no, I ain't do nothing. We got messages against you. You done seen all that shit. You still like, no, I ain't do it. I go in there and say, damn, they got these messages. Yeah, I conspire with other members. What is that?
Can I ask you something? Because I think what it is, we creating these hypothetical scenarios that don't match,
This
right?
not a hypothetical. This is what happened in the
Okay,
case.
okay, all right, cool. So I'm gonna ask you this, right? You and four people get caught for robbing a bank. They got everything on camera, right? Y'all
I
faces, y'all.
don't give a fuck how
I'm
much evidence they
okay.
got,
This is
bro.
not. That's
Y'all,
not. Let
y'all
me
trying
hear.
to make this
I
about
didn't say you
how
did.
caught we
Hear
are.
hear fully. Hear
If
fully.
one nigga on there
Hear
say
fully
I
what
didn't
I'm
plan to do
saying.
that
Hear
shit
fully
with
what I'm
them,
saying. You
we
trying
all
to
gotta
guess.
say that, or
You trying to
everybody
guess. You
telling.
trying to guess where I'm going. Just hear me out, and you can reserve the right to still feel the same way. But you got to hear me though. So they got everything on camera, right? They got everything on camera. Y'all faces, y'all rob them. They got the audio or whatever. Y'all saying this, whatever, the guns, all that shit. Two of y'all shoot somebody. They got that. So they offer all y'all a deal. If y'all plead guilty, we giving y'all X amount of years. Let's just say 8 years or whatever. I'm just throwing a number out there. Y'all go to trial, y'all getting at least 30 years or more. So say y'all talking right, you and the co-defendants. And I don't know where people say co-defendants don't be together. I done been at co-defendants, we in the same cell, even in the county. But so say y'all talking in 3 out of the 4, y'all say, man, we better take this deal. We cooked. And one person, what for whatever reason in the world you want to give him, say, no, I want to go to trial and fight it. I'm asking you, as the one of the other 3 people that want to take the deal, you saying, well, he want to fight it, so I'm gonna fight it too.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm like, okay, I'm just
Or you
asking,
gotta
nigga. I'm not.
snitch.
It's not me. I'm not on trial. I'm asking you what you would do. That's all
Yeah,
I'm asking.
you gotta say, all right, fuck it, we gotta fight it then, or you gotta snitch.
You snitching and they got
This
because
shit
you don't
real.
have
This
to,
shit is.
but you don't have to snitch if you plead guilty. You don't have to. You can say I'm
You
guilty of
don't
whatever
have
y'all
to, but
charge
if
me.
they require us, if part of that plea requires us to go in there and say that I conspired with other people to do this, and then I'm snitching.
So if you
If
get
my
your
plea ain't just to go in there, look, this is how I play that. If they got us, they saying they got us, and they offering us pleas. Look, y'all want me to take 30, I take 30, but I'm pleading guilty to just bank robbery. I don't know nothing about nobody else. I ain't conspired with nobody. None. If they not willing to give me that plea, no plea go down.
I'm just
Niggas act
asking
like
you.
they
I'm
don't
not
got no
listen.
power
I'm
in the
Bucci. I'm just
negotiation.
asking you. I'm just asking
Niggas
you.
act like they don't got no power in the
So it is
negotiation.
a
That's what I'm
point where
saying.
no plea goes down.
Where do this respect for the
Okay.
law come
Okay.
from all of a sudden?
No, but everybody on Surf case pled out though. Nobody fought it.
They were still fighting when he played out.
No, if so that's you talking about a
So y'all,
technicality.
so
If I
y'all, so y'all.
hold on.
This
If
what I'm
I'm
saying.
if I
Everybody,
if I
look,
plead, then of course everybody would not still fighting. Everybody shit still pending, but they all pled out. Nobody went to
no,
trial.
they still fighting. They
Okay.
still fighting.
How do you
Freak
know
was
that?
still
How do you know
preparing
they
to go
still
to
fighting?
trial. How they not still fighting if Killer filing paperwork saying I did not conspire with anybody?
Because some people
That's
might feel like
fighting,
they can
right?
get, or because some people might could feel like they could get some of their shit off and might want to
But
get a
that's
better deal.
fighting, right?
No, yes. So that's why I say technically, if you plea out, your case is still pending. You can say fighting if you still putting in emotions.
Yeah, that's fighting. That's fighting the case.
Okay,
If I'm
you now
putting in
you
a
play if
motion
you
saying
from the
y'all need to
streets,
dismiss
then I
this
know you
case,
playing like word games right now, man.
I'm not playing word games,
Uh,
my nigga. I'm being specific.
okay, you listen. You said what you would do. That's your decision. Well, 98% of the people who get federal RICO indictments plea out because they got you. So everybody going in trying to figure out the best plea. They're
But
fighting to get
So
the
you're
best
everybody's
saying
plea.
two
pleas
percent
don't
don't plea
say
out.
the
You
same
saying
shit.
two
That's what I'm
percent
saying.
stand
Y'all
tall
trying
and
to
take that shit.
generalize pleas.
No, it's not.
I
It's
ain't
not. I'm not
saying
saying two
every nigga
percent
that
Y'all
stand
gotta help
plead
me out
tall.
out
here,
is
man.
a snitch. I'm saying there are certain terms
Nigga.
that
Y'all
you
gotta
can
help me
get
out here,
in
man.
your plea or out of your plea
The-
to make a difference.
they're fighting for the best plea deal. Everybody's gonna plead.
My nigga, he could have pleaded, bro. Listen,
He
the
could have
nigga
pleaded
got
what? He could have
charged.
pleaded
Listen, he
second
got charged
or
with some
third.
guns that he already had been charged with 4 or 5 years earlier. That shit got nothing to do with the game.
So
That's
so
the
so let
same
me
shit his
ask you this,
homie was
right?
saying. His homie saying, "Hey, I did sell some weed, but that shit don't got nothing to do with the game."
Right, and
That's
surf
the
plea
type
is
of
not
plea you
gonna be
supposed to be
evidence
getting.
to make that him not be able to get that off.
Man, listen, prove it.
Prove what?
That's what he telling them. He
Right,
knew
that's
they had
fine for
that
him to
evidence when
say
he filed.
though. That's fine for him to
He
tell them to
listen.
prove it. That's what he. If he want to do that,
Okay,
that's
hold on. Let me say this. When we first heard about the case, right? Like as soon as the case happened, the news came out that they had them Instagram messages and all that shit. That was in like Surf buying paperwork,
right. I remember.
right? That's like a couple months. This motion was filed after that. So you think we knew that they had them messages and he didn't know that?
No, I know
He
that they
knew
knew.
that.
I
And
know. I know that they know.
he still tried to
No, no,
deny the
listen, no,
shit.
listen. What I'm saying, I know that they got a lot of shit we don't know about. I'm saying as far as like when the prosecution and the lawyer talking, they gonna say, I'm not saying these specifics in this case, but we got wiretaps, we got this. It's a lot of shit we don't know, which is my whole point of saying anybody saying I know, I definitively know he told and this affected these people cases that everybody wasn't gonna plea. That's irresponsible as a street nigga to say that a nigga snitched based
No,
off
it's
that.
not, my nigga. If
Okay,
I can
that's
see the
cool.
paperwork and see these niggas are still trying to fight the case.
You saying they trying to fight the case or get the best plea deal, man?
Bro, how do you the man say he was preparing for trial.
Of course.
So if we being technical, nigga, he was trying to fight the
You
case.
know how that goes. It's a lot of shit, man, be saying, but like, I don't know what, like, it's like
That's what I'm
funny as
saying. So
hell,
you know
man.
how it go. You know a nigga
I
ain't
do
supposed to
know
be
how
going
it
in
go.
there.
I've been through it. I do know how it go, man.
I've been through it too, my
I'm
nigga.
not saying you haven't. I'm just saying I do know. I'm just speaking for
Facts.
me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking for me. That's
Facts.
all. Yeah.
Listen, bro, I'm not from
So
up
Fee,
north.
just in case I'm ever in
You know,
should I be looking for the best
You breaking up. You breaking up,
deal
Bridge.
in trouble? Should I be in trouble?
You breaking up bad, Bridge.
Damn. I know, bro. Building in the shit.
And when you say the 2% stand tall, it's not about like I don't like so basically y'all saying mostly everybody that catch the federal RICO, everybody that took a plea if you took it first, because some people do tell. You got that option. You got that option to tell and be willing to do a witness, and 90% plus times they memorialize that in the paperwork in your plea agreement. So some people do tell. But so if Surf would have took his plea second, third, fourth, fifth, or whatever, would you have felt the same, Byron?
you generalizing,
No, I'm
please,
asking. I'm
first of
asking.
all.
Would you have felt the same if he took his plea other than first?
If he pleaded, this my logic. Anybody who pleaded guilty to doing shit in furtherance of the gang told.
And okay, so that we disagree on that,
That's
and
my
I'm not
logic. It
listen.
don't matter if you took the plea
You
second, first, 10th. If you pleaded guilty to doing it in furtherance of the gang and they are using you and having you say in your plea that the gang has a hierarchy, that means you passing the blame up. So everybody who say they doing it in furtherance, passing it up until that shit get to the top. So everybody
that's crazy.
telling if
That
they
is
took it like that.
insane. Like I disagree, man, with that. Like I don't know how you think
No,
that.
because so you saying that you can't take a plea without you saying that if you get charged with conspiracy, you can't negotiate your way out of this shit into no other type of plea other than
Okay,
conspiracy. You
so
have to
so
go in there.
no 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 no. So this what I'm saying, right?
Cause I know niggas who
You
had
Should we be
drugs
asking the
should we
conspiracies
be
question.
and
working
ended up
out a
just
deal,
pleading
or
out for
should
Answer.
we just be
possession.
taking our time, bro?
You
Like
asking. You
seriously,
ask,
should we working out a deal, facts, or should we just be taking our time? If we gangsters and we done killed somebody that got us on a RICO, should any of us in there be looking for a deal to get us home early, or should we just be in there like fuck y'all deal? We did what we did, and we staying solid about it. Whatever y'all come with, if it's 100 years, we taking that,
no,
or is
no,
that TV
that's
and
just
that's
that's
movie shit?
okay.
Help me out.
That's no, that would just be stupid because if you're taking the time, why wouldn't you want your lawyer to try to?
We ain't talking about if it's smart or stupid.
Okay,
We
all
talking
right.
about if it's right or wrong as a
Let
street
me
nigga.
finish answering the question
Everything
though.
street niggas do ain't
No,
smart,
most
bro.
being in the streets is stupid. And you know what I'm saying? I've done a
So
lot of
that's what I'm
stupid
saying. We
shit.
ain't talking
So
about if
I
it's
agree
all
with
smart
right,
or
that.
but
I
stupid.
agree with
so
that.
let me answer the
At
question
this
though.
age.
I'm not trying to argue with you when somebody else asks me a question. You know what I'm saying? Let me answer the question.
Hey,
So
bro. Hey, facts. I ain't gonna lie. That question Briz is asking is retarded as
but I
fuck.
said that let
Why,
me
but every
That
time
answer
I
shit
ask
is
you, why won't you just
crazy.
let him answer it though, folks?
Hey,
Why you won't
folks,
just let him
because
answer it though?
Briz and Byron, you talking about some, you know damn well it don't go
Well,
like
I
that.
can I ask you second, bro, and I get facts opinion first. I want to hear what you got to
I
say
ain't
too,
answering
folks.
that
But
stupid ass shit.
okay.
all right, that's cool. But just let facts then. Like if you don't want to
All right,
answer, it, I respect that, brother. But facts was on his way to answer it, man. And I really would like to hear what he
all
got
right,
to say, brother.
so
Respectfully,
look,
thank you.
Bridge. So say you want to accept your charges, right? Now, most times, right?
Uh,
You want to say I just want my charges. The judge got to accept your plea if you plead guilty, right? A lot of the times. So the judge got to accept your plea,
mm,
meaning like the judge might be like, well, I don't know if you coerced or not or nothing. You either got to give me an account or you got to, I'm going to read your charges. You got to give me verbal confirmation that you're saying you guilty. If you want to just, this, if you just want to, hey, I want y'all to cook me. They got to accept your plea. Now, if you say, well, no, I'm not giving
type
an
shit,
account or I'm not giving a verbal, they can reject your plea and say you going to trial. You know that?
type
Right.
shit,
So now you gotta confirm that I'm saying I'm guilty of something. So whether they read off the crimes that's written and you say, yes, I'm guilty, or whether you give an account, you gotta plead guilty. Do anybody disagree with that?
that's some understanding right there. Trufo, what you got to say to what he just said? Because he broke it down real good. I think I would like to hear your take now and how stupid it is.
Man, listen. I can pull up two cases right now of
Shout
people
out to Bo, man.
directly connected to me,
Fucking
bro,
crazy.
that was in these situations and went to trial. I don't know how shit be going where everybody else at,
You
but
got a choice though,
I don't.
Byron. I'm not mad at nobody who decided to go. Man, I went to trial. I went to trial when I knew I was gonna lose. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I'm not.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying right there.
But
Where do that
right.
go?
Hey, so Byron, hey Byron, when we was in Stateville and
Where
we was talking,
where do the
did you
respect?
did
Where
you
do the respect for that go though? You know what I'm
but
saying?
hey Byron, when we was in Stateville, did you
All
cop
right, I
out or did you
understand
fight
that.
your shit and get your time?
I copped out.
Oh my God, you just
I
was saying
copped
like
out.
copping out is the worst thing ever.
I'm not saying
And
that
I know
all.
you done copped out before, bro.
Listen, I never said that pleading guilty is snitching. I've never said that. I told y'all trying to generalize plea agreements. I copped out for shooting a nigga. Yeah, I did it. No, nobody else didn't
So why
have
didn't
nothing
you?
to do
Why
with
did
it.
you fight?
Did
Why you just
nobody
didn't fight the
conspire with
trial and
me?
take the
It
18
was it
years they
was
was
my
gonna give you?
gun. It was my gun. Because me pleading guilty didn't require me to incriminate nobody else. That's the difference. I didn't have to plead guilty to plotting with some other niggas
But
to
when
shoot
they picked
somebody.
them niggas up, they already knew them niggas was all Crips together, bro. They knew that already, bro.
Just because we all Crips don't mean we all plan and commit crimes together.
So they wouldn't. It wouldn't be a RICO if they couldn't prove that y'all was together, bro. That y'all was doing.
No,
It
it
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be a
a
RICO
RICO.
if they couldn't put evidence together that they think could prove it. They still gotta prove it, bro.
oh my god. So why do they got an almost 100% conviction rate?
Because niggas is scared to make them prove it. It's a lot of niggas walking around that think like y'all.
So the two
It's a
percent of
lot of niggas
so
walking
so let
around
me
that think, damn,
Hey
let me just
Byron,
take
you
the
think
deal.
like us? You just told me you just took a deal for shooting a nigga. You just told me that.
the point.
Because it didn't require me to incriminate nobody. If I would have had to go in there and say, yeah, I conspired, I got drove to the scene. A nigga drove me over there. If I would have had to go in there and say, I conspired with him to go over there and shoot a motherfucker, I wouldn't have took it.
You said conspire with him, meaning you'll be specifying somebody, man.
If it's only him and him charged with drug moving,
If
what the
if
fuck is it? What
if
else is it?
you're on a RICO, like anything you plead guilty
And
to in
okay,
the
and
blunt,
everybody,
did
hold
it
on.
in
Y'all said
concert with
everybody on that
everything
RICO
that's
got
going
their own
on.
individual counts, right?
Right.
They
You absolutely
not counts overt acts, right?
right. Right.
So Killer's overt act is he's in charge of running a drug conspiracy. Tsu Surf go in there and plead guilty to conspiring with members to move drugs across state lines. What are we talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I
It's
know
right
that
there in black and white.
I know there's somebody who don't know like would be confused. Just like I say when the judge
Nah,
asks you
it ain't about
no,
who know and who don't know.
nah,
See, this the
okay.
thing I'm having with you, bro. You keep
Yeah.
trying to minimize my knowledge on this shit like
I'm
I'm
not talking
just
I'm
wrong.
actually including you with somebody who is supposed to know. What are you talking
Like
about?
you're like I'm wrong.
No,
It's
no, no,
not.
no,
It's
no.
every nigga
I'm
got their
including.
right to plead guilty,
Did you
but
not
you
hear what
got
I
your
just said?
own terms that you got to be willing to plead guilty to.
I'm including you with somebody who's supposed to know. What are you talking about? You wrong. Didn't try to minimize your knowledge or
Hey,
nothing.
all I
I'm
gotta
saying
say, if
you should
y'all
know.
y'all making up excuses for this nigga pleading guilty, y'all need to let ID Boom back flat out, cause this is insane. For
Nah,
y'all to
Hey
call him a
Nez,
snitch,
hey Nez,
that's
hey
just crazy.
Nez.
I'm not
That
nah,
shit you
man, it ain't.
talking about
Hey,
lame
nah,
as
bro.
hell.
I
Ain't
know.
nobody care about. Ain't nobody making no excuses for this nigga, bro. It's a point when you call a nigga a snitch, when you tell on the nigga, and when you don't tell on the nigga. Ain't nobody caping for service. If we was talking about motherfucking, if we was talking about Jack Boy Maine, because I'm from this same type of shit, and y'all was trying to say Jack Boy Maine was a snitch, I would be saying, bro, that's not snitching. It's the same shit. It's just about being a street nigga. Y'all put shit on niggas' jackets for y'all entertainment.
It's
exactly,
That
only
man.
shit
it's
That's what
not
they
lame.
for
do, man.
entertainment.
That
It's
shit
on the
lame.
jacket,
Man,
my nigga.
when they ask this dude the question about you in the rolling 60s, that's the
Byron,
organized
why
crime
Crip
as a
them not
whole,
saying
man.
nothing?
It's on it because they still trying to fight the cases right now. Freak just
That's
filed and asked for paperwork for a 2255. You know what that is?
Oh my god.
no. Tell me what it
He
is,
asking for the
cuz.
paperwork so he can file a 2255 right now. Niggas still
What's
trying
the
to figure it out.
2255? I don't know.
Exactly post conviction
I don't know what
paperwork.
it is
A
because
po-
every time I got a case, every gun case I got, I beat one of them. The other
If it's
two, I
post
copped out on
conviction,
them bitches.
if it's post conviction, that mean he
So
pled out, right, Byron?
yeah.
Right. So he took the plea already first. So he trying to find precedence with his plea to get
Listen,
back.
you will okay, but
That's
listen,
not
y'all
fighting
trying
it. He
to
took a plea.
what this okay, listen. You trying to make it seem like just because everybody else took a plea eventually that it's
No,
okay
no,
for
I was
this
only
nigga to go
commenting
in
about
here
what you
first
just
and
said.
say,
I'm only
yeah, we
commenting about
all
what you
did
just
it.
said. No, I'm just
We
commenting about what you said. You say he's
we
still
all
trying to
did it.
fight it.
He took a
Yes,
he
post
did take a
conviction.
plea,
Right.
but that don't justify dude going in there and saying we
No,
all
see,
did it.
you trying to jump to something. I only was commenting about what you just said that he's still
This
fighting
shit,
it and he
but I'm
said it's
saying though,
post
because
conviction.
this shit really not that hard, my nigga. This shit black and white. If this was, if
But you putting your personal. I feel like that's snitching on what instead of like
no,
actually what
my
snitching
nigga,
is.
that's snitching.
You told me I personally feel like that's snitching,
I do
but
feel like
that's
that's snitching, but that's
you
snitching.
feel like that. That's not lit. That's
Man,
not
come
like
on, man. This shit black and white, my
Okay,
nigga.
can I ask you this, Byron? If you okay, so listen, right? Listen, do you feel like you know protocol, right? I'm just gonna assume again. I'm assuming you do know what you're talking about. You know protocol. If you approach the Crips or any organization or any set or whatever you approach with the evidence you feel you have that he told, and you tell them one of your men snitching, and they say, "Okay, run it down." Do you feel like what you got is enough for them to accept what you saying about their mans?
Ain't my face on this shit?
I'm asking. That's on the
Ain't,
internet. That's on the internet.
no, ain't no on no internet. I'm a
It's a lot
street
of people.
nigga.
It's a
I'm a
lot of
street nigga, bro.
it's
I be a lot
civilian
of
shit on
places.
the
Just cause you don't
right.
see it on the
But
internet.
that's not what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. I'm saying if you went and presented this to them, do you feel like they're gonna be like, you right, and we go exact punishment on the person you accusing and
Listen,
let you go? Right. Okay. That's all I'm
if
asking, man.
they
That's
I
it. That's
can't
all I'm
tell
asking.
you how them niggas gonna feel. What I'm telling you is this is what I know. And if a nigga
How they
decide
feel is the only thing that matter, though, right?
hell no,
Okay. Well.
that's they homie.
Right.
I know what I know. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. If we being for real, cause
No,
I know what
I
I
just
know.
asked a
You know what
specific
I'm saying?
question if you felt like it would be enough for protocol and for them to take
And
action on it.
I'm telling you, my face is on it, right?
That don't answer the question though. But you answered
That
it
do
already
answer the
though. You said
question.
yes, you
That
felt
do
like it was
answer the
enough.
question.
All right. Okay.
That answer the question, my nigga. You asking me if I would go to them niggas and say it? Hell yeah, I would.
Listen, no, listen what I'm
Like
saying.
what?
Like
I don't get the point that you trying to make
you
by saying,
answered
do I think it's enough? If I'm
you
saying
answered
it,
the question and said yes, man. It's a question. I don't have
I'm
no
saying it
emotional
out my mouth,
attachment.
nigga. It's enough. He did
I
it.
don't have. You're right, and I accepted your answer. I don't have no emotional attachment to this though. That'd be the difference with me though.
Listen, this how I talk, my nigga. I get animated. I get excited.
Right. I'm
You
just
feel me?
telling you. You answered the question. I'm cool.
Yeah, so it ain't about no emotional shit. It's just I'm reading through the lines too. This shit is black and white, and niggas trying to make it be everything but that.
I mean,
And
I
keep
don't
get,
think
oh man, you
everybody else is
said you took
trying
a.
to make it. We just Well, me, I'm gonna speak for myself. I just disagree with you. I'm not trying to make it anything. I just disagree. I'm
Yeah, you
interpreting
saying
it one
because
way.
98% of other
so
people
like
do it,
so
that it's
like
cool.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because 90 that part of that 98% of some of them told. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm just
Listen,
saying we
man,
interpreting this a different
I hear
way.
you
That's
talking
all
about
right.
I
so
hear you
so
talking
so
about
it's
they would
snitching.
memorialize it in the plea agreement. Do you know that they got law now that it's not even in the plea agreement no more? It's a
And
sealed
that's why I
supplement.
said most of the time. That's why I said a percentage is not all the time. It's
That
times.
shit been over with since damn near
And
2016.
not only that, I've also reserved the right to say if anything else come out, including his co-defendants, anything else or whatever, it could be proven that he is filed. So I didn't say anything definitive, and when it's not definitive,
Man,
you don't put that tag on
if
somebody's jacket,
them come out and that's how I'm.
right?
Man, y'all just said all of them niggas took the same plea. If all of them
Now
niggas
I didn't
pled
say all
guilty,
of them took no same
if
plea. I
all of
didn't
them,
say that.
that's the
No,
whole defense that's
I
been
didn't say I didn't
presented
know
to
that
this
some
shit.
that's other people's don't. I didn't say all of them took the same that same word make a hell of a difference. I didn't say that at all, not once
I
ever.
know, I
Right? So I
know.
didn't say that. Don't say we saying that. I didn't say that at all. I ain't hear folks say that either. I ain't say they all took the same plea at all.
Because this what all I'm saying, bro. If you go in and plead guilty, you can go in and plead guilty to having a gun, selling drugs. But you can tell your lawyer, hey, no, I don't want that part in the plea agreement right there.
You can, and they can say whether or not they go accept that or you don't when you talking to
Okay,
the
so like niggas gotta stand for something, right?
you,
That's
you
what Briz is meaning by asking that question. Where do this part come in about even taking a plea? If we gangsters, if we street niggas, it's supposed to be I didn't do it.
okay, so that would I would understand that's his understanding with him saying that he's not involved in anything like that. I know why he would think that. That is no time to take a plea agreement. But almost everybody who'd have been in the streets, who've been through cases, then took some time, even if for a fucking parking ticket, motherfuckers then agreed to a lesser impeding traffic for no points and walk out the
But we
courtroom
ain't
for
we
the no
ain't
point.
talking traffic. You know what he talking about. He
Making a
talking about
point.
we facing
I'm
a
making
hundred
a point.
years, nigga.
I'm just
You know
making
what
a
I'm
point. I'm
saying?
not saying it's the same.
A plea agreement only acceptable when it's only you by yourself and no co-defendants, man. That's just it. There's no other way around it. My
Okay,
father told me,
so why did
Hey, Nez,
you
niggas?
don't do no
Nez, how
case,
many
bro.
times
My
you
father
tell,
told me,
bro?
bro. Hold on, my father told me, bro. You do your dirt by your lonely. Don't do that shit with nobody else, bro.
Yeah, but
That's
everybody
for a
don't
reason,
though,
bro.
so that don't apply to everybody.
But and when you
Why
don't,
did
but
you
when you
battle rap
don't, you end
niggas?
up in situations like this right here, and that's
So
why
why did
dude is in the
okay, all right,
situation he's in right now.
so Nez, that's Nez. Is that Nez that was talking?
Yeah, it's Nez, this Nez right
All
here.
right, what's up, Ned? So listen,
What's up?
so if that's the case, I'm confused as to why the battle rap community was confused when my co-defendant.
They pick and choose. They pick and
Okay,
choose, and you
god
as a
damn, can I
subjective,
answer the
yeah.
full question? I'm calm, man. I'm calm. So why was everybody confused then when my co-defendants took a plea, but because of the narrative and I was new, you know what I'm saying? Well, did facts tell? No, my co-defendants took a plea. Why y'all ain't say they told? And I don't believe they told.
Because them niggas don't know how to read paperwork facts, and they couldn't see the fact that your codies took the plea, and they, you know what I'm saying?
Right, okay, I just want to know. I just want to ask that why everybody was listening. Okay, that's cool. I accept that.
Man, I feel y'all. I do crime alone, man. I do crime alone. So it's love.
Yeah, yeah,
Look,
it's not. I don't. I can't. I'm not getting. I'm not about to get mad at nobody over another nigga shit. I'm gonna be passionate about somebody putting snitch or pedophile on a nigga jacket because I come from that and I know the consequences that's supposed to come with that. And I wish it can be exacted. You know what I'm saying? Like it did before, but with the internet, social media, all these cameras and shit out here, people able to get away with it. People got a voice who wouldn't have a voice otherwise, and that ain't going at Byron Blake, Nez, or nobody. I'm just meaning in general. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why before social media, niggas was outside. Nigga couldn't just walk up and say a nigga was telling on a block without no proof, and they go in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish it was more so like that, but it's not. So this is what we dealing with. So I'm not. It ain't
man,
me.
the proof is right there. Niggas
Yeah,
just
that's to
being
you.
sub.
That's to you. That's to you.
That's to anybody,
Okay,
bro.
right. Yeah,
That's to anybody outside of the niggas who got some connection to dude or
I
want to
have
have
zero
some
connection
connection
to
to
him.
him.
But you
Yeah,
just
or
hey,
want to
see
have
now
some
that
connection
I
to
no
don't
him.
no
need to
no
have
no. See
connections
now
with none of
that's
y'all. I live
now
a
Byron.
beautiful life. I'm
That's
cool.
why I told. That's why I told Verb to tell y'all. Ain't nobody capping to be his friend, bro. Like, if it was you, nigga, if it was reverse, the nigga was saying you was a snitch without no proof, I feel the same way. Like, what the fuck? How y'all just
Exactly.
putting this
It's
on a
Y'all
nigga,
principle,
keep
bro?
man.
saying
It's the
without no
principle.
proof, like it's not no black and white being presented. It's
Bro,
black
y'all
and white
talking
being
about the
shown that
judge.
one. Hold on,
Y'all is talking about
y'all.
the judge asking him, do he understand what he's saying? Y'all talking about that snitching.
No, we talking about the judge asking him, did he conspire with other members? And he said yes. That's what we talking about. Not do you understand? Did you conspire with other members of this enterprise? He said yes. Not just no, did you conspire, but did you conspire to move drugs? Meanwhile, the nigga who is charged with being a leader, a senior member of the shit, who's charged with organizing the drug run, is saying, no, I didn't do nothing in furtherance of nobody. I didn't conspire with nobody.
So I want to ask you this, Byron, with that, right? So do you feel like they can use what Surf said, as far as what he admitted to, what he pled guilty to, right? To fight against the other person saying that they intent. Oh,
Yes, it's a
okay.
sworn. He raised
Okay,
his
no, hold
hand
on,
and
hold
under
on.
oath. Don't you got
I
to do
know that
that when
it's
you plead
sworn.
guilty?
I know it's sworn. Tell me how you feel like they can use that because, and now hear the full question, because they have to prove intent that you're doing something. When it's in furtherance of, you know that's intent. Do we agree on that?
Yeah.
Right. So unless somebody is saying, um, this specific person has intent with me, I'm conspired with this specific person. You feel like they can still use what Search said to fight against him going against the conspiracy part.
Yeah, first, I'm gonna answer you.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't have to, and this is why I say that. And anybody who feels like they want to look it up, you can look it up right now while you're on the
Yeah, I'm just
phone,
asking. We just having
because
a conversation. I'm
it's
just
a
asking.
legal pleading. It's a legal pleading. Once you go in there and raise your hand and go under oath, it's a sworn. It's like a sworn testimony. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if he were to go in there and say I didn't do this, we now got a sworn statement from dude saying, yeah, you did.
No, but no, they don't have a sworn statement saying that he said dude did it. He got a sworn statement saying that he was involved in conspiring with other people, not dude, like not specific. That's why they have
Okay, and
people.
that get me to hold on. That get me to my next point. Anybody who, if you've been through the probation process with the feds, the PSR process, you know that you cannot tell them you was conspiring to move drugs across state lines without giving them detail. You know
Well,
that.
no, listen. I don't know that, and I'm not saying you lying. I don't know that. I don't have a problem with saying I don't know if it's something I don't know. I don't know that to be the case. So if that's the case,
Look it
I,
up.
I would, but I'm just saying I don't know that. I just don't.
I mean, we just talk the whole conversation. We've been talking about how it go. You think you gonna tell the feds? The feds done put a RICO case on you for moving drugs across state lines. You think you gonna go in there and tell them that you was doing it without saying no detail at
Well,
all?
I
Who
know
it was with? Where
it's
y'all was
plenty of
getting it
Hey
different
from?
pleas
Byron.
where you can say
So
no
you,
contest and you
hey,
don't have to give details of
hey,
the account,
facts,
man. There's plenty of times
Come
you can do
on,
that.
man.
There's plenty of times you can
hey,
do that.
facts, hey Byron. Let me
Come
ask you
on,
this.
man.
So you saying that top leader nigga, right? He got it because Surf pleaded out to his shit.
Bro, what's
The top leader
all
nigga,
that?
he faced consequences.
Yeah, if he said he did it in furtherance of the gang and dude is charged with running the gang, that mean he did it for dude.
Okay,
No, that
I
means his
bet.
intent was in furtherance of the game, man. It's like it's to me, it's
Like it's
okay.
a
So it's
lot of
like this, Byron. You know this. Yeah,
legal jargon and
yeah,
a lot of
but that's what I'm
specifics
about
that
to
like
say.
niggas is not.
But this is what I'm about to say. I'm not gonna say you wrong and I'm right, Byron. This
That's why I said it's a legal pleading, so people can go look up the word legal pleading and understand what it means. When
okay.
somebody get up there and raise their hand under oath, it don't matter if it's about a goddamn plea agreement or if you at a motion hearing or if you plead not guilty, whatever you doing, a
I want to.
preliminary hearing, whatever stage it is. Once you raise your hand, that stenographer type that shit up, it's on the record.
Okay, so I want to leave my. I'm gonna end with this as far as me, and I'm gonna ask you if you agree with this. So the language of the law, right? Is two lawyers could go back and forth about the same case. You know what I'm saying? Or case law, whatever like that. They can interpret it different, and they fight to get the judge to see it their way. That happens, right?
Yeah,
So
all the
so
time.
with me and you interpreting what we interpret the law to be is just two different perspectives. And you saying your way is right. I'm saying my way of interpretation is right. We just disagree. That's all right, right?
I don't agree with that.
But you that so if two lawyers go back and forth and a disagree on a case, me and you just right over me. And-
On a case law. In this case, bro, I'm telling you, if you saying that this is not cooperating against his co-defendant, it don't work against his co-defendant, you wrong.
okay, so all I was just trying to find a happy median that made sense. You know what
Nah,
I'm
but I'm saying
saying?
I got the right to say I don't
No,
agree, right?
you do. I just
Yeah,
said I was
I
trying.
don't
All right,
agree with
cool.
that. I'm
So
telling
I'm
you, you
cool.
wrong,
I
my
said
nigga.
what I had to say, man. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you wrong in this case if you don't feel like that.
That's hey, listen, I'm saying that neither one of us, all I'm not saying that I'm saying that neither one of us what our opinion is really even matter to people because we're not the ones that go exact punishment on him if it's deserved. I'm saying I'm reserving the right there. If anything further come out that says the opposite, cool. I won't act like I don't see it because I don't have no ulterior motive. But neither one of us what we think really matter at the end of the day.
Hey, that's how you feel. You entitled to feel like that.
That's it. So I'm cool. Verb, where the fuck you at, man? In this shit. This nigga Verb writing a rap or something.
Hey Byron, fo, you a smart nigga, man.
Hey, man, I haven't been through this shit.
We all have, fo. Well, most of us, some
No, for
have.
sure. But I'm just saying though, I ain't disputing that with nobody. I ain't saying I'm more gangster than a nigga or none of that, bro. I'm just talking about legally what's going on. Whether or not I would take the plea and all that shit don't really matter. We talking about what happened in this situation, what's on the black and white, how it affect the case. That's all we talking about. The bigger issue with this is a lot of motherfuckers just feel a way towards me, so they don't want to hear this shit coming from me, bro. But it is what it is. It
Huh?
is what it is.
Oh, okay.
If this shit go to trial, they gonna be calling dude in there to testify. And it could be something that's simple. You ain't even did you conspire with other members? Yes. Who? Him. That's it. And that's all they need, bro. If
When
you
a
if
nigga
you
do that, that's snitching. But he ain't did that though.
he already did it without having to go to the trial.
Before you just said right now, if he go to trial, they can call.
Yeah, I'm saying if he would have went to trial, that's what would have had to happen. But instead, he took the plea. But his man had already took the plea and said, "Yeah, we did it." That's what the plea is equivalent to, bro. People, you can't. Why you think Woody got on the stand and kept saying, "I can't recall"? Because he couldn't plead the fifth. Because he already pleaded guilty to this shit. Which means he don't have the right to not incriminate himself. You gotta answer the questions because you already pleaded guilty. If dude go to trial, Surf got to get up there and say, "Man, I can't recall." They gonna smack fire from his ass. Straight up. That he can't go up there and say I plead the fifth because he didn't already incriminated him. He already said we did it. It's right there, bro. I don't know. I don't expect everybody to know. You
I'm
feel
under
me?
the impression that snitching is, oh, I'm telling on Byron, he did it, and I'm finna get less of time because I
If
told
you
on
That's
Byron,
what
so
happened.
I'm making
That's what
the
happened.
deal.
Look it up, bro. Pull your
So they
phone out right
so
now and
all
look it
his
up. If
homies,
you go to the feds,
so everybody that took a plea deal snitched. They all snitched on each other then.
oh, hold on. Matter of fact, I got one better for you. I got paperwork. I got paperwork that show at Surf sentencing, his lawyer said they did a good job with getting this case right as far as getting everybody roles and getting all of the information right and attached to the right people. Basically saying y'all did the right thing. Y'all did a good job of getting all the right people accused of the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's corroboration. How do you think that happened? Because he went in there and sat down with the probation officer and he had to discuss the whole case, what everybody did, how it went. You got to do that. In the same way y'all saying you
Wait,
can't
not
lie
with the
right now because they
with the
got you
prosecutor, with the prosecutor or the probation officer. You said
with the
probation officer. You
probation
meant
officer. The person, the probation officer, the person that your pre-sentence report is prepared by a probation officer. After you plead guilty, you go sit down with the probation officer. They're gonna ask you all about your life, all of that information. They're gonna ask you about your case. You have to answer truthfully. If they catch you lying, the shit is over with. So with that being said, if y'all saying he's saying, damn, they got us the evidence right here. They got us. I'm pleading guilty. What do you think it said when he go in there and sit down with the probation officer and they bring up the messages? Okay, so in this message, who you talking to right here? And y'all was conspiring to do this? Oh, okay. How much was y'all bringing in? This shit, all this part of the process. Anybody who ever been to the feds before can tell you this. You gotta go in there and like you gotta do that. So once he pleaded guilty to conspiring with them, he had to go in there and get him the rundown. Literally pull your phone out, Google this shit. It's gonna take you to a statute that tell you this is how it goes. This is where they get the and this happens after you plead guilty. This ain't before, this is after you plead guilty. Pre-sentencing. So this is where they determine whether or not you keeping it real with them and you deserve a life sentence or not. I ain't making this shit up.
look, I ain't read all the papers. Some you doing shit, and that's what's up. I just don't want people thinking when you take a plea deal that's snitching. Because that's what motherfuckers is
No,
gonna
it
think who
ain't.
not in the streets and who
That's
don't
why I
know.
said I took
A
one
lot of people
before.
think
I
that.
took a plea. You can look it up. I took a plea. But the difference, look, I shot a nigga, right? I got caught on camera, all that shit. But prior to that, I was driven to the place by somebody. He was on camera with me. The people that was there when it happened told the people, told the police, man, dude brought him over here. I went in there and said, man, I did that. Dude ain't know nothing about nothing. He ain't know I had no gun, none of that. He was just giving me a ride. That's it. If I take the plea and I go in there and say, yeah, I told him I was finna go over there and shoot somebody and ask them to drop me off. If I go in there and say that, I'm snitching on them.
Does the proper say he told or doesn't it?
Man, where you see a proffer at?
I'm asking you, bro. We just talking about it. Ain't nothing to, it's a federal case, right?
Where you see a proffer at?
I'm asking, is it a federal case? I ain't coming to argue.
It's a federal
I don't
case.
know the nigga one way or another. I don't give a fuck if he told he a faggot or what he is. He ain't
So
my
what you in
homeboy.
here for then, man?
So my question is,
Yeah, on
did
the
the don't listen, did it say, does he have a proffer where he gave up information? Like I got Pooh Shicey's proffer where his signature of everything he's admitting to and he's incriminating other people. It's a proffer. Does it say that?
Listen, you know what you got on Shiesty? A factual proffer, right?
Exactly,
Okay, so that's the
exactly.
same as a factual basis, damn near.
Okay, do you know what? Okay, and
Okay,
on this
so in
factual,
Tsu Surf
listen.
factual basis, it say he conspired with he pleaded guilty and said yes to conspiring with other members to move drugs across state lines.
Okay,
The other
so
nigga on the case filed a motion 4 5 months later and said, "Man, I ain't conspired with nobody to move no drugs."
okay, so slow
before
down.
that's your
So did it?
own
Slow
that's
down.
your own
Slow down.
personal
Wait, hold on, hold
interpretation
on,
of
hold on, hold on.
snitching, bro.
No, hold
No,
on.
it's
Wait, wait,
not.
wait,
That's
wait.
black and
No,
white.
hold on. Yo, listen, Byron.
Hold on,
This
everybody stand down. Hold on. Hey, go ahead,
listen.
Wack. Everybody
I'm
be
not
quiet. Go ahead. What you
listen,
think?
bro. This is not a. I'm not a Seuss. I don't know the nigga. Don't give a fuck about the nigga. I'm just gonna get down to the facts. I ain't coming to defend nothing. So what
You
I'm
said
saying
Big U
is,
started their case.
he definitely
He
did. I got the
didn't. He
paperwork.
didn't, bro.
Listen, I have the
Man, they
paperwork.
homie got caught
Now
on the
that's
they homie got caught
listen.
on the block with
That's a whole nother conversation. Let's keep it right here on surf. If you want to run the big U shit, I got all them documents too. Right? We got all that. We
no,
been
I'm
had all
telling
that.
you that you're not even
Okay.
credible in this shit right
So
here. Cause you
okay, no,
said
no,
that.
no, 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 no.
That's
Listen.
not
See,
factual, bro.
listen. See, what you don't understand, what we was trying to prove about Big U was this. In 2020, 2021, you was named in the RICO case, an indictment of the Rolling 60s in motherfucking New Jersey. All your social media and your phone number is also here, right? It's no way you go continue on them same socials and that same phone number calling around LA and calling your homeboys doing all this other shit, knowing your motherfucking phone is hot for the next 4 years. That was our reason for showing that. You get what I'm
So
saying?
that's your theory.
No, it's not a theory. He still was
Oh,
operating
but
up under the same number.
but
But
hey,
It's
but
hey,
but
named
fo
in
but
the.
but
Byron though, fo.
whether or not he
Listen, but
We
we're
was
can hear
not
on
even
your
look,
talking
theory though,
about that.
fo.
whether or
No,
not
no,
no,
let's
because I
get
got
back.
black
Listen,
and
let's
white to
get back to
show.
this.
I got black and
So
white
you're
to
saying,
show that dude said I
listen,
didn't do it, and Surf said we did. He don't
okay,
got no
listen,
black and
listen,
white that show that Big U
okay.
was
Listen to, we
started
ain't
these
talking
niggas
about
case.
Big U right
We not
now.
we don't
You
got
ain't,
no
we're talking about Tsu Surf.
okay, but
If
what
the
I'm telling
nigga
you is
guilty, he
is
guilty. Why you so defensive?
because
I'm
you
not here
not
to defend
credible
the
to
nigga.
me, bro. You not credible
Okay,
to me.
listen. I'm very credible, right? Listen, you only doing the shit you doing because you watching what we been doing.
Man, I've been doing
It's a
this shit.
fact.
I've been doing this
Okay,
shit in
so
the
here we go.
streets.
So
Fuck you
Byron, here
talking
we go.
about?
Here we go. Not on the internet though.
In the
Not
streets.
bringing the streets to the internet. That's a whack
In the
100 thing.
streets, I've been doing
Everybody
this
know
shit.
this.
No,
Why they hate me
I'm
for
doing
it.
this because this my
So,
character though. It
so
ain't got
my
nothing to do with what
question to
another
you,
nigga doing. This my
my
character
question
anyway.
to you, in this document that you have, did they name names outside of Sue Surf name?
Man, it's his plea.
I'm
Why the fuck would they be
okay.
naming other
In
people's
his
names?
plea,
He
listen,
pleaded guilty to doing it
because
in
like in Pooh
furtherance of.
Shiesty's
Hold on.
proffer,
He
it names names.
he and what?
And Pooh's proffer, it names
Nigga,
names.
that's a factual basis. That's the
No,
that what you
listen,
saying is a factual
listen to
proffer.
me.
That's the same thing
Listen.
as him on here.
Okay, I'm asking you, like in Poof Shicey's proffer, he is signing, saying that it's it's ratting. These other people did these crimes, right? You ain't supposed to do that. So I'm asking you in Tsu Surf's paperwork, which you have, are there names named particular saying they was involved in moving drugs or doing any other crime? It's
In the
that simple.
in the indictment, everybody got overt acts, right? Right?
Bro,
Right. Hold
I'm
on.
talking
In
about
the
the
RICO
paper. Look,
indictment, everybody has
listen.
overt acts.
We're not talking about
No,
that.
yes
I'm
we
talking
are.
about
Yes,
your
we
one
are. That's what we
specific
talking
document,
about. Everybody has overt acts, right?
bro. Okay,
If the
listen,
indictment alleges,
you're putting emphasis on this one particular document. I can show you the Pooh Slicey's
man, we
factual
ain't talking
proffer,
about no motherfucking
and
Pooh
his
Shiesty
names in
right now,
there.
man.
So I'm asking you, are there
We ain't
names
talking about no.
named in
You
this
don't gotta say
document?
names. If you say you conspiring
Well,
with
then, nigga,
members
you
of the
can't call him a
enterprise,
rat.
if
If it ain't no names named, you can't call the nigga a rat.
man, get your. You just said you called a nigga
You
rat with no
can't.
paperwork.
Who?
You.
Who's a
You
rat?
said you
Who?
said Big U was a rat with no paperwork.
Oh, we got work.
You ain't got no fucking work, man.
Yeah, we got
You
work.
ain't got
We
no
got
work,
work.
man. Stop lying.
We
You
definitely
always
got
talking
work.
about you got
But
the
let's
work.
keep
You
it
ain't
on
got
Sue
no
Surf
fucking
though.
work, man.
Let's keep it on Sue
No,
Surf.
no, you talking about
Can you
credibility. That's
show
what we
me a
talking about. What you
document
can't do, but
where
you
Sue
doing it.
Surf is
You just said the nigga was
identifying
a rat because he ain't
another
changed his
name?
social media. You
Listen,
ain't got no
fuck
paperwork that
Big
say he was
U.
working.
This
You ain't
room
got
is
no
about
paperwork
Sue
that say he
Surf.
told on no motherfuckers.
Respectfully.
You ain't got none of
Now
that.
you
But you talking
looking
about he a
bad.
rat because he ain't changed his
Can
social
you
media.
show me a
Get the fuck
document
out of here,
that
man.
has Sue Surf identifying any other
I can
name
show you. I
than
can
his
show you a
own?
document that say he's admitting to conspiring with members of the enterprise, nigga. That's telling.
Okay. Like,
That's
so my
telling.
question to you,
That's
are
telling.
there names named in this document?
Man, you know how this shit go, man.
No, no,
All of these
no.
pleas got
Let me
sealed
tell you what
supplements and shit.
snitching
You know
is.
how this shit going now.
Snitching is
You
any
playing
time
crazy, bro.
you mention a
You trying to
name
listen.
and identify
You
anybody
comparing
other
Pooh
than
Shiesty on
yourself.
the indictment with two other niggas to this nigga being on the indictment with nine other niggas and talking about his
Who
shit.
we got? I got his whole
Of
proffer.
course his shit.
I can send Verb the whole proffer right
It's
now.
a
Where
factual
this niggas
proffer,
naming
nigga.
names and crimes they
It's
committed.
a factual
Can
proffer.
you send a Verb a document where Sue Surf is identifying names and signed it
Man,
to
he
that?
don't gotta identify no names. Once he say he
No.
doing it in furtherance,
Okay.
so you telling me,
Okay,
hold
well, let
on,
me ask you a question.
you telling me he
In
can
this
go in there and tell the
document,
feds,
does it identify
man,
any other
listen, you
names?
telling me he can go in there with
It's
the
yes or
feds.
no.
You know damn well all these
It's
documents got
yes
sealed
or
supplements
no.
to them, bro. You playing
Listen,
on words.
it's yes or
You
no.
playing on words. Get
No,
the fuck
okay,
out
this
of
is why
here.
I'm saying what I'm
Get the
saying.
fuck out of here. You playing
Okay,
on
look,
words, my
I'm not
nigga.
here to scream,
Because you
bro.
asking no,
I'm
because
here
you
to have a
asking me basically, do I have a
conversation.
sealed document? You know it's sealed. So you trying to ask me, do I have a
No,
sealed
no, then if
document?
it's sealed, how you
You
saying what
do
you
know.
saying?
You do know.
If it's sealed, then how you saying what you
One
saying?
document being sealed don't mean the whole case sealed,
Well,
nigga.
nigga, do you got a
One
document where
document
it
being
spells
sealed.
out
I got a
another
document saying he
name and
conspired with
Sue
other
Surf is
niggas. I
signing
got a
a
document
crime
saying
over
he
to another
conspired with
man?
other niggas. He admitted to it. The other nigga
Listen,
said I didn't
okay,
conspire
listen.
with nobody.
Okay,
The other
now
nigga said
let's
I didn't
address the
conspire with
enterprise.
nobody.
Let's address the enterprise. What Sue Surf has done is he has willingly admitted that he himself is a part of the enterprise. He can do that to himself. He can do that for his plea. But the minute he says Leroy Johnson, Eddie Jeffries, A
Nigga, he
Verb, and
said
Wack
he said
100
he
is a
conspired with
part of the
other members of
enterprise,
the
then
enterprise.
he's a rat. Until he
He
does
he
that, you
he
can't
did
call
it.
him that.
He did it.
Because here's the
He
thing.
did it. He
The
did it, my nigga.
federal,
I'm telling you
the
that.
federal,
I'm
listen,
telling
the
you that. I'm looking at the
FBI
plea. I'm knowing what
are
he
the
said. He
ones
did it.
that have identified
He
the
did it.
enterprise
He did
already
it.
through
What
the
you saying is
overt
null and
actions
void.
you were talking about.
Go look
Slow
up the
down.
shit. Go look up the
Slow
shit
down.
and get it, my
I want
nigga.
you to hear it. Hey,
Come
Verb,
on,
here it
man.
is. The FBI, through the overt actions that this man is talking about, has identified all the players of the enterprise. They've done that. What Sue Surf is saying is, I admit from my plea that I'm part of the enterprise. Me. He never said Leroy Johnson, number two,
Man,
number
he
four,
said I
number five.
conspire with other members to move drugs
He,
across state
bro,
lines.
the
It's another
FBI
nigga
have
on the indictment
identified
that's
the
charged
members
with running a
through the
drug
overt
operation that moved
action.
drugs
I'm
across state
sorry, bro,
lines.
you
Knock it
reaching.
the fuck off, man.
Bro,
You know what's
I don't
going
know
on,
Tsu
man.
Surf. For the
Hey,
record, I've never talked to the brother, never met the brother. I don't know. Actually, he's a Crip. He's the other side of
man,
me, right?
hey,
So
bro, you
I'm
was just
just
running
being
his
real.
paperwork time my dude told on him, man.
Listen to me.
Stop it, bro. That's why you
Listen
here
to
right
me.
now.
The
That's why
overt
you here
actions
right
that you
now
talked about.
because now it's
Listen to
now
me,
this
brother.
another
Can
nigga
you
that's
just have a
snitching. This
conversation?
another nigga that's snitching
Damn.
that you tried to spin the narrative for.
Listen to me. No, I don't know the nigga.
Man,
Listen
come
to
on,
me.
man.
The overt actions from the investigation is what has identified the members that are part of the enterprise. That means their phone conversations, niggas getting caught doing whatever they was doing, right? Tsu Surf was identified
Okay, so
as
listen,
one of the members.
if
Hold
that
on, brother.
identified them,
Hold
right?
on,
I
brother.
have a right to challenge that
Tsu Surf
identification,
has
right?
identified,
Don't I have a
listen,
right to challenge that
listen, hold on.
identification?
Yes, listen, yes, you
I got a
do.
right to say that ain't me.
Yes, yes, you do.
Okay, so if I'm saying
Now,
that ain't me and he's saying, yeah, we did it, what is that?
no, but stop. No way. But Byron, he never said this individual is part of the enterprise.
Man,
The feds did through the overt action.
man,
You get what
stop
I'm
it,
saying?
man. Hey, listen.
Show me where Tsu Surf said this
Now you
individual
asking me to
who's
get his
saying he's not
PSR.
is.
You asking me to get his PSR.
Well, bro, if you ain't got this, how you calling him
You
that?
asking me to get his because I'm looking at what he pleaded out to, nigga.
He played it out that he is part of the
He
organization.
pleaded out to
Him.
conspiring with members of the organization.
Okay, but he never identified a
Man,
member.
you crazy as fuck.
Did he identify a member?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. So
Where? Show me where
you
he
telling
pointed
me
out a
a nigga
name.
told the feds,
Show me
you
where he
telling me
identified a member by name. Has he ever identified a member? My point.
you chasing that shit, boy.
I'm not chasing nothing.
Man, you
It's
chasing
on the
that shit.
table. Show me where Tsu Surf identified by name,
Man,
gang
stop it.
moniker, or address a
Tell that
member.
nigga post his PSR then.
No,
No, no, no,
nigga,
no,
you
no.
supposed to have
That
it.
he I don't get you know
Or
a
you
nigga
got to
can't get
stop
it. You know
pumping
I
what
can't
you
get his
pumping.
PSR. You know I can't get
Listen,
that.
listen to me, bro. Let me show you how you identify shit. Tsu Surf. This guy, Byron Blake, is he part of the organization?
Man,
Yes, he is. You don't have
the
that.
overt acts identified the
You don't
members.
have that.
You just said the overt
He,
acts
and
identified the
he
members,
doesn't
right?
identify any of the overt acts
Okay, so listen.
either.
As soon as dude said, I ain't conspired with nobody, guess who messages they brought up? Tsu Surf.
No, okay. Now
Guess who
listen.
messages
The
they
overt
they
acts.
brought
Now
it right up.
listen
Look,
to
hold
me.
on.
But listen to me, bro. That is the FBI investigative side. If they're saying, hey, look, nigga, we got your phone records showing you was doing business with this nigga, that nigga, this nigga. That's on their side. Now, if you say they got Tsu Surf saying, yes, I did business with him by name, he's a rat. If he ain't identified no nigga by name, you can't put the FBI work on fucking Tsu
Man,
Surf.
you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell, man. You just told us you put the FBI work on the nigga because he ain't changed his social
No, no,
media,
we
man.
talking about Tsu Surf.
Nah, no, no, no,
You
no. We
spit it.
talking about what can be
We keep it
done.
up. If you
We
want to have
talking
a
about
one-on-one
what can
about
be
that, we
done.
can do that
No,
at
no,
a
no.
later
We talking
time.
about what can
But
be
let's
done. You
be
just told
fair
me
to
what
the
I can't
people
do.
in this room
You
and
just
let's
told
keep
me
it
what
on
I can't
Tsu
do.
Surf.
You just told me what I can't do,
Because
right?
you a nigga that talk out
And
your
you said
ass.
that done it with
You
less.
talk out your ass a lot.
Man, stop
So
it, man.
again,
Stop it,
hey,
man.
yo, hey, Bird, what I'm about to do
Everything
right
I
now,
say, I
brother,
got work to
and I
back it
haven't
up.
sent this to anybody. I'm gonna send you Pooh Shiesty Proffer. And in
Man,
this proffer, you're gonna see names being names committing crimes, and you'll see his signature agreeing to this. I'm gonna send you what he can.
Okay,
This
cool.
how you do this, nigga.
And do you put you want it posted up top or what?
man,
Nah,
that's a
I'm just gonna send it to
factual.
you. Ain't,
proffer.
ain't
That's a
nobody seen it
factual
yet. But
basis.
I want because your people gonna believe what you're looking at,
And
right?
I
I
can
want
show
you to
you
see
10
this
other
shit.
factual bases.
Hold on,
Hey,
bro.
Verb, I can show you 10 other factual bases
Hold on,
where they
bro.
don't do
Nah,
that.
fuck all that.
Where they don't do that. You trying to make it like all this shit, like this shit uniform. This shit ain't uniform, nigga. It ain't no
Hey,
one
bro.
design for
It
every proffer
is.
or every
Either
factual
you
basis.
got it or you
It's
don't.
certain questions that gotta be asked.
No,
It's
no,
certain
no,
things that
no.
have to
We
be
ain't
said
doing that.
anytime you plead out.
We not doing
Nah,
that.
bro.
Either he identified a nigga or he didn't.
Hey, Wack.
You trying to put the FBI
He
investigative
did.
side
You just
on
said
him.
the overt acts identified them
Show
niggas.
me, okay.
And
Show
you
me
said
what
that
Sue
dude
Surf.
reserved the right to
Hey,
say that that's not
did
him.
Sue
He didn't
Surf
do it.
create the
So if he
overt
said
act?
he
Yes or
didn't do
no?
it and he said he did, nigga, that's telling.
Did Sue Surf
I'm
create the
telling you, you
overt act?
cannot say you cannot
Here
say
you
you
go, Verb.
conspired and go in there
Verb.
and sit down with a
See, if a
probation
nigga
officer and
can't
don't
do
say you
this,
did it.
Verb, boom,
Mm-hmm.
look, Verb. If
Mm-hmm.
a nigga can't do that, what I just did, fuck what he talking about. Run the
Man,
work.
get the
See,
fuck
in that
out of here.
work,
I ran the
that's
work.
Pooh Shiesty's work
I
right
ran
there,
the
right?
work.
When you read that work, you're going to see other names mentioned that did crimes. And at the bottom, Pooh Shiesty agreeing, saying them people did that. He's a rat. Now, if you can show me what Sue Surf said that this man by this name, gang monitor,
Man,
address,
get the fuck out
anything,
of here,
or the
Wack.
picture
Get the.
is
All right, hold
is
on.
that?
Look, can you
Show
show
it
me
to
that?
me.
Can you show me that? Can you show me that with Big U?
Bro, we're talking about Sue
No, no, no,
Surf.
no, no. Can you show me that?
Are we
Because
talking
you
about
over
Sue
here trying to
Surf,
put a
y'all?
standard on some shit that you ain't
We
even
don't got
living
a
up to.
proffer on Big
You
U
trying
yet.
to put a standard on some shit that
Big
you
U
ain't
has
living
not
up to.
proffered. Big U has yet to proffer.
Come on, man.
Now, you saying you got it on Sue Surf telling on an individual. I
I
just
said
sent
he
Verb.
told
Verb
on
is
the
a great reader.
enterprise.
Yeah.
Verb.
He
Yeah.
on
Did I
there
not
telling
just
on the
send you
enterprise,
who
nigga.
Shiesty's proffer and is naming out
And
two,
I'm
three
telling you
names
that
of
these
niggas
documents
buying
are
and
not
selling drugs
uniform.
and who had guns?
So you
And
Yeah.
tell,
he
hey,
signed
listen,
it.
It's
a
three
factual
signatures.
basis and a factual plea.
The
Hold
last
on, hold on,
signature is
hold
his.
on. A factual basis,
Now you send
a
Verb
factual
what
basis
you
and a
got on Sue
factual
Surf.
proffer damn
Show
near
it.
the same
Hold
thing
on,
you just
bro.
said, right?
You send Verb what you got on Sue Surf, showing he
I
identified
did.
or
It's all over the
incorporated
battle rap
anybody in the
community.
crime.
It's all over the battle rap community. Everybody know you a
Fuck
spin
the battle
master,
rap
bro.
community with a
It's all
documentation.
over. You everybody know you a spin master,
Them
my
is
nigga.
just
You ain't doing nothing
haters.
but talking like
That's
it.
just the tongue being
You
used
ain't
as a
doing nothing but
sword
talking
by
like
a
it.
hater. Again, y'all, I don't know Sue Surf. He is 60 Crip. I'm a Paru. We enemies by
You
nature.
ain't
I
even
don't
no
know the brother.
Pyru, man.
I ain't never did business with the brother. Brother, you got to kick back. We watched you get your ass
You
stomped
ain't
out and
even
you
no
ain't did
Pyru,
shit.
man.
We watched you get the beat
Hey,
shit
hey,
beat
hey,
out of
a
you
nigga ain't
by this
never
nigga
whooped me in a
Hitman
one-on-one
and a
fight
group
in
of
their
niggas,
life.
and you
A
ain't
nigga ain't
did
never
nothing
whooped me in a
about it.
one-on-one fight in their
You
life.
ain't did
So you
nothing
so you
about it.
saying that you
You
just
ain't
telling
moved
you
on the
watched a
nigga.
nigga hide from
You's a
me.
little bitch
You
ass
watched and
nigga.
then look,
You
and
ain't
then
did
look,
nothing
you
about
telling
it.
on
You
yourself.
was screaming
Cause
and
look,
hollering.
you got on
Did you
this
tell the
motherfucker
people
and
you
lied.
shitted on
You got on
yourself?
this motherfucker and
The
lied and said
medical
niggas was
reports say
telling.
you
You
shitted on
said niggas was
yourself.
telling about what happened
The
at his crib,
medical
and the whole
reports
time
say
that nigga was
you
telling.
shitted on
That nigga
yourself
was
during
telling.
that
No, I
beating.
didn't. I
Did
got
it
up. I
not?
got up. I got up and
Did
stood
it
on
not?
10.
Do the
I stood
medical
up on
reports
10
say
like
you
a
shitted on
gangster.
yourself?
Hey, why you think they
Did the
edited that
medical
video, Wack?
report say you
Why
shitted
you
on
think they
yourself?
edited that video, Wack?
Answer the
Why
question.
you think they edited that video?
Ain't no editing. You was
Nigga,
balled
that
up like
shit
a
edited.
motherfucking
So you think them
snail.
niggas just appeared
Ooh,
out the
ah,
sky like the
ah,
motherfucking
ooh,
Power
ooh,
Rangers?
ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah,
You
ah,
think
ah,
they
ah,
appeared
ah,
out the
ooh, ah,
sky like
ooh,
the Power
ah,
Rangers?
ah,
Fuck
ooh,
it
ooh,
up.
ah, 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 ah,
And
ooh.
what happened?
And
That
you
nigga
ain't
was on
did
the
shit about
internet
it.
crying.
You ain't did shit about it.
That nigga
This
was on
nigga
the
telling
internet
niggas where he
crying.
gonna be
And
at.
then you got
He
on this
telling
bitch
niggas where
lying,
he
talking
gonna
about some
be
nigga was
at.
telling when that
Why
nigga
you
was
ain't
telling.
moved on it?
That
But let's
nigga was
get back to
telling.
Sue Surf. Let's get
That
back to
nigga
Sue
was
Surf.
telling. You got on this bitch
Hey
talking about
Bird,
somebody was telling, and
did I
that nigga
not
was
just
telling.
send
That nigga
you
on body cam talking
who
to the
Shiesty
police.
Proffer
Yeah.
and his
That
other
nigga on
names
body
other
cam.
than his name named in that proffer committing crimes and he
Man,
agreed
stop
to it?
it,
Yeah. I I'm
bro.
gonna post it up top for you. I'm gonna post it up
That
top.
stop
Okay.
it, bro.
Now, now,
Okay?
Byron,
Listen. Do you
where's your
have?
work at?
Do you have the document
Where's your
of the
work
judge?
at?
Hold on. Do you have the
Where's your
document?
work at?
Do you have the document
Where's
of the
your work
judge
at?
asking him?
I'm telling everybody in this group, we can no longer blame Byron Blake for this fuckery. We have to blame a Verb for allowing this dude to continue to sit up here and
What?
say shit,
Man, what the
blame
fuck?
A Verb.
What the
Everybody go
fuck?
in the chat
Wait,
and say,
hold
fuck
on.
you, A
What the
Verb. You
fuck?
my you my brother. I love you to death. But
Hey,
like
you
you
with
call
the,
me on my
Man,
shit,
he can
where
talk
that
his
I'ma
paperwork
call
shit.
you
at?
on your
Hey,
shit.
Where that
he can
This
talk
paperwork at
is
his
from that
now
shit.
Texas
on you,
case,
A
man?
Verb.
He can talk his shit.
Where
Verb,
He
that
this
can
where
is
that
talk his
now
paperwork
on
at from
you.
that Texas case,
This
Wack?
is on
Hey,
you,
hey,
Verb, for
facts.
allowing
No,
this
no,
shit.
There we
no.
go.
Wack,
This you allowing this shit, Verb.
Where that paperwork at from that Texas case?
I got all my work. We can go over
Well,
it.
we need
On
to,
my
because you
mama.
told us that shit
Listen, this
got
what I'm gonna
dismissed
do.
for illegal
No, no,
search
no,
and
no, no,
seizure.
no. Listen, listen, listen. You have my word. When I get back to Vegas, because I got the hard copies. I'm gonna send it all to Verb, put a PDF, and my word as a man, me and you gonna go over it line for line as a man. Hear me? Because I heard your shit, but you left out a whole lot of shit. You left out the motherfucking officer got caught lying on the stand and all kind of shit. You left it out. So my word as a man, only if you don't holler and scream. I want to have. We will go over line for line.
Man, you the
Swear to God.
master of hollering and
No, no.
screaming, man.
Listen to me. I'm giving you my word as a man. If you don't scream, me and you on bro platform, we will go over it line for line. And we work deal.
I need a
No
copy. I
screaming
need
though.
my own copy of that shit to
I will.
hold.
I swear to God, when I get
Get
back
that
to
copy,
Vegas,
Byron. Get that copy.
I'm
You know
gonna
this.
listen.
This out of
Yeah,
No,
town.
nigga
no,
think he
You
finna
gotta be
read some
careful
shit to
with
me.
these
You
niggas.
hear me?
no,
Get
no,
that
no,
copy.
no. I just told you I'm gonna have it all the hard copies in the PDF and send it to bro. I told you that. How we gonna go over it line for line if you ain't got a copy?
Yeah, I need a copy of that
See,
shit.
I know my case. See, here goes the thing. Nobody ever finds cases on me. Wack tells you about his cases. Now, I'm not a dummy. If I was a nigga that did anything bad in these streets or foul, I would not be as loud as I am today. I'm not stupid to be like Wack. You know you get out there loud, niggas may find something. I tell niggas about all my shit. I tell them where to go find it. They ain't nobody discovered nothing on me. I tell a nigga, I caught this case this time, this how I beat it, this where you find it, you look at my name, date of birth, city, state. I tell niggas this. So when I get back to my home in Vegas, I got the hard copies there. I'm gonna have my wife make them a PDF, send them to bro. I'm gonna send them to you when you have however much time you need to go through them. You go through them, and we come right here, and we go line for line, and bro can pin them motherfuckers up. I'm not. I spent 390,000 beating that case. I'm not worried about that case. I know why I beat it, how I beat it, and when you read it, remember, I'm gonna give you a hint. Pay attention to the questioning of when the arresting officer hit the stand. Then you'll see why that judge did what the fuck he did. So my word, we going back this week, baby.
Hey,
I'll
Verb.
be back in Vegas probably tomorrow, and then I'll get
Hey,
it done,
Verb.
Bird. My
All
word.
right, bet. We'll get it.
Hey,
What up,
Verb.
folks?
Hey, I guess niggas believe it now. Wax say it ain't. It's that now. Niggas like,
No, no,
Well,
no,
nah,
No,
no.
no,
we
it's
What I'm
not.
saying,
believe
no,
No,
brother.
it's
What
this
I'm
it's
shit.
saying is,
This shit
I'm
is
simply
what
but nah,
pointing out the facts,
no, no.
bro.
See this,
Hey,
hey,
Byron.
bro,
nah.
this
Hey,
They
Wack
Byron.
going
On
back
the
and
hustle
forth.
though.
They
Wack
going
Wack
back
Hey,
a
and
spin
Byron.
forth.
master. Wack a
But
spin
hey,
master.
Byron.
So a motherfucker can sit here
But
and
on the
argue
phone,
with me
I
Byron.
ain't
all
saying
day.
shit.
A
Hey,
nigga can
Byron. On the phone note, you literally saying what you think Surf did is what you personally think is snitching. That
no, I'm literally
don't
saying
mean it's
what's in the
snitching,
black
folks.
and white, my nigga.
No, no, bro. What I'm saying is this. This is what Byron's saying. Byron, correct me if I'm wrong. Byron is saying in the overt actions, this is the work, the investigative work done by the federal agents, wiretaps, informants, or whatever. In the overt actions, all these people were named as being part of this criminal enterprise. Byron, is what you're saying, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, what he's saying is in Tsu Surf situation, Tsu Surf admitted to being a part of the enterprise. So what I'm saying is this:
No, not just
Tsu
that
Surf.
though. Hold on, not just
Hold
that.
on, wait, Byron, hold on. What I'm saying is this: Tsu Surf is telling the feds, what you have on me, Tsu Surf, I'm copping out to for the deal, right? I'm also saying they never said is A, B, C, D, E, F dude, are they part of the enterprise and you did business with them? He never identified nobody but himself. Therefore, You can't put the investigative work of how they identified these people as being a part of that on Surf. Surf copped out to him only.
No, he
He
didn't.
mentioned no
Okay,
other
now let me
names.
talk. In this indictment, right? In this enterprise, everybody got overt acts. The indictment lists out everybody's individual overt acts. That's why.
And they never asked
No, hold
him
on.
about an
They did.
individual.
They
They only
asked him,
asked him
"Did you?"
about
Hold on.
himself.
They didn't just ask him, "Did he conspire with other members?" They said, "Did you conspire to commit overt acts in furtherance of the gang?" He said, "Yes." Then they asked him about the specific overt acts. Did you conspire to possess a firearm? Woo woo in furtherance of the
Did
gang?
you?
Yes. Did you?
You, him.
Hold on,
He
hold
said
on.
yes.
Did you conspire with other members to move 40 to 60 kilograms across state lines of marijuana? He said yes. That overt act is matched to the overt act in dude paperwork. When they ask, when dude
That's
say his,
for him and his intent
That's for him.
specifically,
Listen,
Byron
bro.
Blake.
That's on the federal
that's
agent to
not
prove
different.
them other people. He's saying which
Exactly.
he
You
did.
saying I didn't do it.
Okay, that's
Okay,
between
so
him
if
and the
you if
feds.
you say if you
Hey,
saying
bro,
you
that
didn't
nigga never
conspire,
identified.
if you
Hey, if they
saying
would have
you didn't
said, "Did
conspire,
you move 60 keys with this person?" and he said yes, then he would be a rat.
the overt
He
acts
didn't do that.
list him as the person.
He never
The overt
identified
acts in the indictment list
nobody.
him as the
Hey,
person.
Bird, in that proffer, it's niggas identified by
Man,
name, is it not?
paperwork is
Yeah, I
not
just sent it. I just sent
uniform,
it to
bro.
him. Yeah, I just sent it to him.
Paperwork is not uniform. My shit don't look the same as the shit you got, but it's the same
No,
state. It's the
bullshit.
same shit.
Bullshit.
It's not.
Let me tell you what is uniform. Either the fuck you mention the nigga name or the fuck you didn't.
Man, stop it. He said the
That's
nigga
what's
did it,
uniform, nigga.
man. You trying to twist this shit and turn
I'm
it.
not, I don't, hey,
If
Bird,
the
do I know
indictment,
Tsu
if
Surf?
the
I ain't got
indictment
no dealings
allege
with this nigga.
overt acts and the judge question you about these specific overt acts and you say yes, nigga, that's telling.
He's saying yes. He is admitting his guilt to get the deal.
Okay, and if your guilt is conspiring with me, you telling on me, nigga.
No,
It's
he
not that
never
hard.
mentioned you. He never mentioned you. He
Man,
never
Wack.
mentioned a
He
nigga's
didn't mention
name.
him in the he didn't mention
They
him in
didn't
the
mention a
factual
nigga's
basis of
name.
the plea. He didn't mention
Bro,
him right there. When he
Hey
went and sat
Byron,
down with that
you
probation
know what
officer,
Wack's saying? Hey
when he
Byron,
went, no, I
hey Byron.
don't, because
Okay,
you
so
asking
let
him
me
to
let me
say the
ask you.
nigga name right there when it's 10
Okay,
niggas on the
okay,
conspiracy.
cool, Byron. Let me ask you this, right? Because I got kicked for a second, and you told the people that if they go to other people go to trial, Surf gonna have to give a detailed account of what happened that he have to.
that's
He
cap.
That's
is.
cap. Exactly.
He ain't
Hold on.
gonna
That's
even have
cap.
to, they're
That's
not
fact.
gonna even
That's
call him
not
in
fact.
there.
That's
That's
not
cap.
They're
cap.
not gonna call him
So
in there. Byron, I bet you 10,000 that they will not call Tsu Surf
If
in that
he's
trial.
charged with running a drug
I bet you that.
they
organization,
can't do that.
They
So
can't
how can
call
they
him in
not
there,
do it
bro.
if this
unless he
nigga is
names somebody already, and you
There
know
it
that.
goes. My man got a brain.
That's why
man,
Byron.
y'all
That's why. Hold
crazy
on,
as
Byron.
so no
Hold
no
on. Let
no
me
no
say what I'm
no.
saying.
There it go.
Let me
No,
say
it's
what I'm
not.
saying, Byron.
Somebody got to
Byron. Let me
All
fucking
say
you
what I'm
brain.
gotta
saying,
look the
Byron.
shit up. Look
Okay,
it
so
up.
listen. They can't, and they could Google it. They go see exactly what I'm saying. So now let
Look
me
it
get to
up.
what I'm
That
saying.
shit can be used.
Okay,
Get
listen.
him.
Listen to what I'm saying, though, Byron. The reason why you told the people he have to give a detailed account because you know damn well they can't just assume a general statement of I'm conspiring with members. They
That's
got
There
to
you
not
attach
an
have
that
it.
to somebody
assumption. That's not
specific.
an
That's
There
why you
you
assumption.
have
told
it.
The
them
That
people
brother
they got
got
to
a
indictment
give a
has
brain.
detailed
overt
account, man.
acts
That's
listed.
cap, man.
I need that nigga on the exposures
That's
right there.
cap.
That nigga got a brain. You
Man,
talk.
listen, bro. So you telling me that him saying,
I'm telling you, I got 10,000. They will not call Sue Surf down to that man's
man,
trial.
that shit crazy as
Let's
hell.
bet. Do we got a bet?
Listen, Wack, you a good spin
Do we
master,
have a
and this
bet?
nigga was just looking for an out for his
Do we
argument
have a
anyway, so he
bet?
gonna agree. But
Do
that
we
shit
have
is
a
cap,
bet?
bro. Look it up
No,
right
I
Can
now.
was
we
Hold
waiting for
issue
on.
y'all to
that
finish the
bet?
No, no,
conversation.
no.
You did that before White pulled up. I was
No,
gonna say that.
listen. I said the probation officer would get all the details of the case from him during his PSR, right? That's what I said.
Bro, listen
Right?
to me.
Hold on. No,
If
hold
that
on, Wack.
nigga would
Hold
have,
on.
let me
Let me
tell you
finish.
something.
Because he
Hey,
trying to
let me tell you
basically say,
something.
hold on, wait,
If that
let me
nigga would have
finish,
gave a
bro.
name, it would
Let
be
me,
in
hey, I
that
let you do
document
all
you
your
had.
talking about what you gonna do when you get to Vegas and shit. Let me finish, bro. This nigga saying that because I'm saying he got to go meet with the probation officer and give a detailed account. That nullifies the fact that he didn't give a detailed account. That's not true because, like I said, the indictment lists
You don't
overt.
have to give a
Hold on,
detailed account.
if you take a plea, you have to
He
give
don't
a.
gotta do nothing. He
They would
already
have made him
copped
give a
to what he
detailed
copping
account to
to.
accept the plea in the first place. You don't
Hold on.
have to
There you
give a
No,
go.
you
detailed
don't.
account.
Nigga, after you
This
plead
nigga
out
right
in
here.
the
Right.
feds, you
Okay.
have to go sit down with the probation
Hey,
officer
Verb, this all
and give
your
a
fault, bro.
detailed account while they prepare your PSR. Look this shit up, nigga. You don't know what the fuck you talking
All
about.
right, okay, I just googled it for you. No, you are
Look,
not required to give a detailed account of what happened after you
There
plead
it
guilty to
goes.
a federal RICO indictment. I
no,
did just
don't
look it up.
ask that.
Everybody else, everybody
Ask
else
when you
Google it and look
sit
it up.
down.
I'm
Hold on.
telling you what I know,
Ask
man. You
when
lied to them
you
people.
go.
You
You
lied to
ask when,
everybody telling them that they
bro,
had
you
to give a
asked a
detailed account,
general
and you did that for a
question.
reason because
No,
you
you
know what
asked a
Tsu Surf
general
said
question.
don't add
Ask
up to
the
that.
specific question. Ask, are you required to give a detailed account when you talk to the probation officer while preparing your PSR? Ask that.
Do you have to give names?
Do you have to give a detailed account?
Do you have to give names? I'm
Hell
asking you.
yeah, if you giving a detailed
Oh
account.
my God, man. So why wouldn't they make you get a names in the plea agreement to
If you
accept
have
the
to
plea?
give a detailed to protect snitches, nigga.
You have to give a detailed account of your involvement in a crime, what
It
you did.
no. Ask the question. Go
All right,
ask
man.
Google.
You right.
Do you
Listen,
have to give
you
a
you you
detailed
cap
account?
right now, man.
Go ask Google that. You talking about you asked them, do you got to give a detailed account if you plead guilty? That ain't what we
Hey, bro,
asking.
No,
Byron, here you
after
go,
after
bro.
you plead guilty. You said after you plead
After
guilty, you
you
have to.
plead
Byron,
guilty,
here you go. That man never named. Listen.
no, I
You
ain't
cannot
asking
put
that.
the
Fuck that.
federal investigative
Ask no,
work
because nigga trying
on
to play
him,
on
bro.
words. Ask, do you have
I'm
to give
not
a
playing on
detailed
shit,
account
bro.
when you talking to the probation officer doing your PSR investigation?
Hey, bro, fuck that. Hey, listen to me.
No, ain't no
Listen,
fuck
if they
that
would
because you
have asked
lying
him,
to
listen.
these people, bro.
Hey, listen to me.
You
The
lying to
proffer
these
I
people
just
about
sent,
the
a
process.
Bird,
You know
they
you
all looking at it. It said this nigga had a gun, this nigga was selling dope, this nigga was doing
man,
this,
we
and he
not trying to
signed it.
hear
He's a
about
rat.
no poo shiesty shit. Ask
No,
Google the
listen.
question, man.
If that's the case, stop mentioning Big U shit.
Ask them, do
So
you
my
have
thing
to
is,
ask them, do you have
show
to
us
give a
where he
detailed account in the
identified
PSR?
any other name
Ask
other
them, do
than
you have to give
himself.
a detailed account in the PSR, which comes
Bro,
after you plead
they're going
guilty.
to ask you to listen. The fact
After
that he
you
ain't got a
plead
proffer,
guilty, you have to do a PSR.
does he have a proffer?
After you plead guilty, you have to
Does
do
he
a
have a
PSR.
proffer? Does
He got
Tsu Surf
every
have a
plea
proffer?
agreement got a sealed supplement. You know this.
No,
Google it.
listen. Does Pooh Shiesty have a proffer?
That's a factual proffer, nigga. That's the same as a factual
Does
basis.
no? Does
Hey,
That's the
does
Wack.
Tsu
same
Surf
thing.
have a
That's the
proffer?
Hey,
same.
Wack.
If we asking it, if we being
Does Tsu
technical,
Surf
yes.
have a
If
proffer?
you asking me, are those documents the same thing? Yes.
Okay, no, I'm
Yes.
asking you.
Because his factual proffer is the same as his
Does Tsu Surf
factual
have
basis.
one?
All it is,
Okay, did he
hold on.
name?
All it
Okay, is it any
is you looking
names
at a
in his
typed up,
proffer?
that factual proffer you got is a typed up summary of the paperwork that I got on Tsu Surf. That's all it is.
Does it have any names in there other than
It
Tsu
don't have
Surf?
to. They asked him
You
about
a
the overt
motherfucking
act.
lie. You a motherfucking
It
lie.
don't, nigga. It don't.
Bro,
Nigga,
he's
when
in
you
the
go in and
overt
plead
acts.
guilty, so you telling me every nigga that snitched on a nigga, when they went in and pleaded guilty, the nigga who they snitched on name came up in a factual
That's a
basis.
fact. That's a fact.
You a goddamn lie.
They're going to identify.
So hold on. So
That's a
listen,
fact.
hold on. And how is there a such thing as informants then, Wack?
Bro, you
You
got
know
your
niggas go
CIs
in
and
there
we
and
got
catch.
all
Hold
that.
on. So
We
you
got all
telling
that.
me niggas don't catch dope cases, get deals, agree to testify and tell on niggas, get out and wear wires on niggas, and
All that. But what that got to do with Tsu
because
Surf?
if you are required to say a name in your factual basis, then when them niggas get their deals, it would say the name of the
Bro,
nigga they
when
But
told
you're
he's
on.
not an
okay, listen to
informant. He's
me.
pleading
Listen to me.
personally,
It would
Listen
man.
say
to
the
me.
name. Hold on.
If
If they
he's
was
taking a
required to
position
do
as an
that,
informant,
if they
and
was
look, bro, and
man,
look, if
listen.
he's taking a position as an
If
informant, you goddamn right he gotta inform. What the fuck is you talking about?
bro, you skipping around the shit.
I
I'm
Google
not
I
You
skipping
Googled what
is.
you
around
You
shit.
said
talking
though
in
too,
circles. You
Byron, and
talking in
it's
circles.
still cap.
Because I'm no, listen. If you were required to say a name in your factual basis, there would be no such thing as informants. Because
No,
niggas would have to
hey, bro,
niggas
listen
would be
to me.
able to go look up a nigga
Hey,
paperwork
listen
and
to
see
me.
who he
Listen to
telling
me.
on in his
This
factual
is why
basis.
you sign it or you
No, Wack,
don't.
you just said every time you take a plea, if you telling, the nigga you telling on name got to be in your factual basis.
It's definitely gonna be there. That's a fact.
That's a lie.
Okay. And Pooh Shiesty's right there.
Man, we
Them
ain't
names is
talking
there.
about Pooh Shiesty.
No, nigga,
Because you
that's the
trying to make it
proffer.
like Pooh Shiesty shit is the standard for all Fed cases, and it's not.
No, what I'm trying to make it is like anytime you're snitching, you have to snitch. You have to
Why
identify
you think he was
somebody other
required
than
to
yourself.
admit that he conspired with two or more members? Why he couldn't just go in there and say, "Yeah, I sold some weed"?
Bro, he never
How?
identified
No, 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 no,
members.
no. How come he couldn't just
He's
go in there
saying
and
he's
say,
part of the
"Okay"? If he
organization.
wasn't required to identify nobody, why come
Boy,
he
you
couldn't
reaching
go in
like
there
a
and just say,
motherfucker.
"Yeah, I
Hey,
sold some
listen.
weed"?
Hey, look. For a nigga
Why
that
was
ain't
he
never did no
required to
time,
say
don't
he
know
did it
shit,
in
you reaching like
furtherance
a
of the
motherfucker.
game?
Hey, Verb, I pulled up.
Why was
I
he
put it down
required? Yeah,
there.
I know you
I
want to
brought
move
my
around now.
documents
I
to
know you
show
want to
what it
move
looked
around
like
now.
when a nigga
I know you
allow
want to move
names to
around
be
now.
mentioned in their
Why
proffer.
was he
And
required to say he did it in furtherance of the game?
because you have to admit, in order to get a plea, you have to admit to your wrongdoings to get the plea.
So you saying that
Yours.
he said the shit
Yeah,
y'all
you
got
can
in this
tell on yourself,
indictment is
nigga.
what
That's
I
cool.
did, right?
You can
So
tell
he
on
you
yourself.
saying that he's saying the shit that's in the indictment is true, right?
He's saying what he's a part of.
Right. So if they saying that him and dude was on the phone conspiring to sell
They never
weed,
mention his
it
name.
did mention his name. It
They
said Cox
not in
and
his
Warden. It
proffer.
say on October 6, 2020, Cox and Warden were on the phone conspiring to sell weed. That's what the overt act say.
That's in his proffer.
That's what the overt act say.
Is that in his
That's
proffer?
what the overt act
Is that
say.
in his proffer?
His proffer say he conspired to sell weed with members of the
That
enterprise. His
okay? And
factual
he admitting
basis
to
say
what he
he
did.
conspired to sell weed with members of the
Okay, so
enterprise.
now listen. Here it go. It's on the Fed, the FBI, to prove that that other gentleman actually did that because
But you
he
saying
never
that
said
Surf
that other
saying
gentleman
that
did
he
it.
did it, right?
Surf really did, bro. He's not saying what no other name did but himself.
He's saying he conspired. So you saying he's saying that what y'all got in this, hold on, what y'all got in
He
this
mentioned,
indictment is true. I did it.
did he mention the other name? Did he
He's
mention the
saying
name?
what y'all got, he pleaded guilty to that specific overt act. Yeah, I know. Niggas be professional spin masters, man, talking in circles and shit. That shit ain't
I think it's probably that.
that shit ain't uniform at all. Look that shit up. The
But we
paperwork
had
up there, I posted it. It say on October 6th, these two conspired. He went in there and said I was conspiring. You don't like you have the right to say no. Y'all making this shit, y'all niggas trying to get technical and turn this shit into some other shit. Why you get quiet when I asked you to ask was you required to give a detailed account when you doing the PSR?
You
Cause
are
that's
required to give a detailed account, but you don't have to say names.
man, how do you give a detailed account without saying names, bruh?
Because the same way that when they ask you what
Come
crimes you
on,
committed,
man.
if you did, okay, listen what you're not understanding. He's pleading guilty to his involvement, what he's doing. And I Googled it, just like you asked me to. It says the same thing that I'm saying. Because you don't have to go in there and give names. If your probation officer is pre-sentencing investigation, if your probation officer say what happened, I was doing this, well, who were they? You could literally say, I don't know. It was just I don't know. It was whoever. You don't have to say no names. And if you don't say names, they ain't go take it away from you or nothing like that. You don't have to say names. If you
Man,
already
that's
said names,
cap,
you
bro.
got to. That's not cap.
So listen. So you telling me, right? And this was same shit Wack just said. He's saying that what y'all got in the indictment in the overt acts, I did it. Just me. I'm admitting to my role. But if
He
the
didn't say
overt
what
acts,
y'all got in the overt acts and this. He said I conspired. And in
bro,
furtherance
they
of is
asked
what
him
you
about
saying.
the
You adding
overt.
shit
They
now.
asked
You
him.
keep
They
saying black
asked
and
him.
white, but you keep adding shit, which takes
No,
away
I'm
from it
not,
being
nigga.
black
The
and
shit
white.
is in the black and white. They asked him,
What?
did you commit two or more overt acts in furtherance
Right.
of the
Okay.
game?
Did he commit to exactly? So he's admit
And
to
then when they
his.
mentioned
Hold
the
on.
overt acts, they
Okay.
asked him, did he
Hold on.
conspire with
Right.
other
His
members?
his okay, right. So but if he didn't say no
So what
names,
the fuck you
he's
talking about? I'm
admitting
putting words
to
in the
his
shit, nigga. This is what
okay.
the paperwork
You-
say. You
No,
don't know
okay.
how to
You
summarize
no,
shit?
it's the reason why you talk over people, man.
No, nigga, cause you trying to you steady trying to slide little slick shit in,
No,
bro.
you
This ain't
lied
that.
and
I
said
ain't
he
one of
had to
them
give
niggas, bro.
names to his probation officer.
He does.
He don't.
You have to give a detailed account, my nigga.
That don't
If
mean
you
you have
listen,
to give names.
bro, if the paperwork
My
say,
co-defendants didn't
hold
have to
on,
give
hold on.
my
If
name
the
when they took a
paperwork
plea. They
say
didn't. They name
Warden,
my
if
name
the
is not in their
paperwork say
PSI.
Warden and Cox, if the paperwork